Hello? Hello, hello? Hello, serious? Hello. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit, but I hope everyone is doing well. We are back. We are back with Limbus Company. I see I have to download another update. Hopefully it works. But I hope all of you are doing well. Obviously a lot of people seemed to really like Limbus Company, so I said, well, we'll do some more. Why not? We'll do some more. Seems like a lot of you guys enjoy it, and I am happy to comply. Sorry stream is very, very late today. Me and my sibling have been going through an old tub of like Pokemon cards, and it's been very, very fun, and like going through them and just lots of nostalgia. What's that? Cakes, hello. She's just super busy, and the main closingly goofed, and she knows she's gonna get in trouble tomorrow, so she's going nuts and taking it out on everyone today. Very cool and swag, much leader skills. Oh no, that is not good. Crying. That is not good. Oh no. What kind of mistake did she do? That's awful. But I hope you're doing well too, Cakes. I know you said you were sleeping a little extra today, or that you were tired. I hope you got some well-needed rest today. Even if it is your day off. It happens. But yeah, we are kind of going through this Pokemon tote. Just because there's a Flaffy card that I know that we have, and I want to put in my Flaffy binder. So I'm like, please, I want to find it. Also, hi, wifey. How are you? Let me also give you a shout out as well. But it's good to see you guys. Thank you for the shout out. I was able to find energy eventually. Awesome. Awesome. Hey, it happens. Sometimes we need, like, to rest after, like, working so much, you know? I get it. I get it. That's probably gonna be me Saturday.
하루가 저물어가는 동안
Jump scare.
나는 그저 서 있을 뿐이었어.
Jump scare. But yeah, we pulled a few characters. We got a... Whoa! This for maintenance? Awesome. I don't know what any of this means. I don't know what any of this means. I'm sure it probably means good things. Probably good things. Maybe. I'm just gonna like... Yeah. There we go. So obviously, the goal is to try and get through more of the story today. I'm gonna see how well I'm feeling. We'll see how far I can go today. We're allowed to cancel X amount of online orders if we can't find the item for whatever reason, and under 1% is the goal, 2 to 3% is acceptable, 3 to 5% is a write-up, and she managed to get 15% of her one order canceled. She's in big trouble, and she's yelling at people in the 2% range because they're bringing the store average
드디어
down.
목적지를 찾은 것이오.
No, I think that falls all onto her.
하루가 저물어가는 동안
That's so ass.
나는
I'm
그저
sorry, game.
서 있을
That
뿐이었어.
sucks. That absolutely sucks. I'm sorry, game. That's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. But yeah, I'm hoping we can make some more progress today. Probably a lot more reading. Probably a lot more on the grind. She's generally just a bad person. She seems great. Oh, she seems so lovely. So lovely. I think we're here, I think. No? I guess we're still in... I can't navigate this. I think we're still in here, I think. Yeah, we're still in here. Okay. So I think we're on this one, I think. Select a battle to begin the encounter with the current deployed sinners. Okay.
규정이라면
If a
따르겠습니다.
staggered character's HP falls below that. Oh! A deep guttural rumble erupts as the side of the bus heaves and splits open. A number of human shapes litter the ground before the bus's gaping maw, some still conscious, others no longer in one piece. The maw then stretched even wider, and for lack of better word, started chewing through the bodies. Every bite came fast and ferocious. Ryoshu took in the spectacle with clear satisfaction, as those determined to savor every moment of it. Oh, I didn't mean to open this. I didn't mean to open the light. There we go. Off to the side, Sinclair looked visibly shaken.
다들 제정신이 아닌 것 같아요.
We're surrounded by insane
그렇지
people.
않나요?
You think so too, don't you? The way he reacted made me wonder what history the sinners carried. Just to make sure, none of you were forced to join, right? Hi, Corin. Hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. I'm gonna go get some sleep for work. Yeah, have a good one, Cakes. Rest up. Take care of yourself, please. Have a great stream. Thank you. Rest up, gang. Take care of yourself. I appreciate you coming in, though. Whatever happened before my head got replaced with the clock is a complete mystery, but as far as I can tell, I was basically forced into the company. And maybe they're not so different for me. Or so I thought until... Sinclair bowed his head, as if I'd hit a rotten nerve.
그래요.
That's right.
맞아요.
This was my choice.
이건 제
I'll get used to all
선택이죠.
this, won't I?
저
Hello, hello. Hope you're doing okay today. He was muttering under his breath like he wasn't talking to me at all.
입사하지 않았어도 했을 일이요.
Tis the deed I would have done
저기!
even if the
또
company
악의
sold
무리가
me.
달려드네.
Lo, yon host of evil draweth nigh. Doing boring accounting work? Aw, man. That sounds boring. I hope it goes okay, though. Hope it goes fast. Alrighty. In addition to his attack skills, each unit also has defense skills. Lightly tap the sinner's portrait at the bottom of the dashboard to swap their bottom skill with a defense skill. Armin, is that you? Kinda looks like Armin a little bit. I'm like halfway done with it, maybe? Okay, that's not bad. Let's try selecting a sinner... Try selecting Mirsalad's portrait to generate a guard skill. And then I get to relax for the rest of this video. Hell yeah! Awesome. Good luck, soldier. Use the guard skill to gain shield equal to its power. Damage will be absorbed by the shield first before affecting the unit's HP. Sure, you're lurk, bro. and enjoy farting silently, I suppose. Now select Faust's portrait to generate an evade skill. When using an evade skill, if its final power is greater than or equal to that of the enemy skill, the unit will completely ignore the enemy's attack, taking no damage from it. Evade skills flip their coin once for every enemy coin flip. Warning, if an evade type defense skill's final power is lower than the enemy's attack, it will fail, and the enemy's attack will strike the full force. Thank you for the check-in as well. Thank you. Hi, Coffee! How are you? I hope you're doing well, Coffee. How you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Finally, select Sinner Heathcliff's portrait to generate a counter skill. Counter skills allow the enemy to strike first, then perform an unopposed attack against the attacker. Warning, if the unit is staggered by the enemy's attack, the counter will not activate. I think that's an idea. Yes. Let us demonstrate the effects of each defense skill in this battle. Change the defense skills, then start the battle phase. I'm doing good, how about you? I'm doing okay. How is your injury doing? Is that healing up? Question mark?
먼저 간다.
I think it was your leg, right? Is your leg doing okay? When used under the right circumstances, defense skills can be even more effective than clashing or attacking enemies. However, poorly timed use of these skills can put the sinners at great risk. Also, please note that sinners will not select their defense skills unless you personally issue a direct command. Keep this in mind while using the auto skill chaining functions. Okay. I keep it in mind, I suppose. Favored, neutral, favored, favored.
행동을 개시합니다.
Your workload just dropped. Hold up. Too bloody butt. I love that bloody bot said that twice. That's kind of funny, actually. I think the bloody bot triggered themselves, actually. Oh, that's so funny.
표정에 따라 실행합니다.
Ooh, that one did not go through. Ooh. We're doing some big boy damage. Big boy damage, my favorite. But I'm excited for this new regular update. I'm excited to see with it. Did one of my lads die? Oh. No, I think we're okay. Or, no, maybe one did. I don't know. I can't tell.
먼저 간다.
It's been like a little bit now. I also have an appointment with the doctor on the 2nd of July later. Okay. I don't know how that goes. I wish you a speedy recovery.
끝나.
I'm glad you've been
교정대로.
walking a little bit now. That's good. I need to catch up with you soon. Oh my god. My coworker just got put on a final write-up because he asked our
뭐요?
HR lead if he could have more
마구잡이로
hours, and she asked how many
때려부숴놨지.
hours he worked this week so far, and he said 69 and stuck his tongue out and made a licking motion and laughed, and she was like, okay, so get the fuck out of my office, and this is your final warning. If you ever do anything else wrong, you'll be fired. Damn. Okay. See that? I did a real bang-up job. That's insane, actually. That's so funny. Why is she mad? Why is she mad? I don't want you. I want you.
전시 준비는 완벽하답니다.
He asked me why she was tripping. He thought she was cool since she's only 28, and I was like, gang, that is our HR lead. Just because she's 28 does not mean you can make 69 jokes at her. I think you might be stupid. Yeah, I will admit, a little stupid of him. I ain't gonna lie, chief. A little stupid.
모두에게 평등하게. 전 준비되었어요.
I don't know which units I should be like deploying per se. I don't know. I'm just gonna go in with all these that like have
일이란
cards. 'Cause
간.
I'm like, I know they're a little better. This one has 20% on it. Maybe I'll throw her in.
칼을 부딪힐
Anyone else
시간입니다.
maybe by HR bro. Yeah.
배부르게
You're
밥을
right,
먹은
you're
지가 언제더라.
Seriously.
기계
The last
덩어리
time I actually
팔찌가
got to stop
당났네.
myself. I swear, this lump of metal is even better than me do.
제공되는 식사는
Two of
모두
my metal
상냥해요.
meals are positioned inappropriate, portioned inappropriate
그 정도
amounts.
먹어서는 기운이 안 난단 말이야.
It's nowhere near enough to get me going. I thought I'd heard Heathcliff shouting, "You think I'm doing this on a full stomach?" in the distance, but Rhodia seemed to pretend she heard nothing. Speaking of, does this bonus run on stuff like blood or protein?
엔케팔린이에요.
It's
로보토미
Inkevalin,
코퍼레이션에서
an energy source
추출했던
extracted by
에너지죠.
Lobotomy Corp. Whoa! By Lobotomy Corporation!
이전
Name
엘사
drop.
말이군요.
The
특이점으로
previous Alcor,
에너지를
right? I
생산하는
heard it
회사라고
used its
들었어요.
singularity to produce energy.
엘사가
Though
몰락한
now that the
지금은
wind's fallen, all that's left
잔해밖에
is
남지 않아.
rubble.
맞아요. 그래서
Correct,
지금은
which is
구하기가
why
꽤
it's become a
힘들어요.
rarity these days.
하지만 메피스토펠레스는 신체에서 엔케팔린을
can't fucking-
강제로 추출할 수 있죠.
Mephistopheles is capable of extracting enkephalin from the body. The body. I could not help but fixate on that word as I looked back and forth between the chewing maw of the bus and Autis, who was barking orders at the other sinners.
네,
Yes.
엔케팔린은 뇌와
It can only be
척수신경에서만
extracted from the
추출돼요.
brain and the spinal nerves. It can be
특히나
harvested
생명
from
활동이
live
있을수록
subjects at greater
효율이 좋죠.
efficiency. Final warnings last a full 365 days, and literally anything could get him fired now, like down to be late or calling out. So bro is cooked. Bro is cooked. Do you think bro will survive? Question mark. Or do you think he's gone? So that's why Virgilus told the sinners not to kill the assailants. Okay then.
그럼 해당 부위만
One
먹여도
might
되는
ask,
거
then
아니야?
why feed the whole body? The
라기엔
answer is simply that
피와
their blood
근육도
and muscle
연료로 쓸 수
can't
있어요.
read tonight. That their blood and muscle tissue can also be processed into fuel.
엔케팔린이 시동과 추력을
엔-
위해서 필요하다면
While enkephalin
나머지 생체 물질은
is used to
순환할
generate
때
ignition
사용되죠.
and thrust, the leftover
엔케팔린이
organic matter
되도록
is used to
천천히
sustain
소모되게 하기
velocity,
위한
which in turn
설계죠.
reduces the bus's enkephalin demand. Probably not. He's been here like 3 months and has more write-ups than I've gotten in 6. Yeah, I think bro is gone.
하이브리드요.
A hybrid. Faust went on to explain how most of the vehicle's fuel is taken from the branch facilities and that harvesting enkephalin from human bodies won't be sufficient in the long run. Rebozo for real. RIP game 07. Most of it went straight over my head though. Well, that's complicated, but I get that you're in for some tough work.
뭘요?
Not at all.
파우스트는
No
고생하지
work is tough
않는답니다.
for Faust.
고생은 우리가 하고 있지. 이봐, 관리자 양반 또 온다고.
If anyone's doing the heavy lifting, it'll be us. Hey, manager Bud, more incoming. Gold, alrighty. I guess we're gonna power through the. Whoa! Look at my gain. Look at him. Adjusting density of information on screen during combat. At the top right of the in-battle screen, there's a button that adjusts the amount of information displayed. 3 options set the display density to minimum, medium, or maximum, respectively. The minimum information display configuration. This is the default setting applied when first starting the game. More information shown. Goodness, I can't read. Compared to the other two settings, details on keywords used in skills are shown as well. The medium information display configuration. In the setting, details on keywords used in skills will not be shown. Hi Pookie, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. How are you? Otherwise, it functions the same as the maximum setting. The minimum information display configuration in the setting information on effects and keywords and skills will not be displayed. Gotcha. Hi. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Favored. Dominating. Unopposed, I suppose. Yeah.
누구도 볼 수
Dude, just a bit off feeling because of the
훌륭한
I
정말
hope things get better. It's never good to get bad news. I know what that's like. And it sucks for sure. Hopefully the bad news doesn't ruin the rest of your day, but feel free to take it easy. Get some rest if you need to. You deserve a break. Break. That's probably fine.
내가 시범을 보이지. 기름도 나오지 않는 놈이구려.
Again. Dominating. Opposed. Dominating. Opposed. Dominating. Unopposed.
물러서지 않겠습니다.
Yeah, I hope things get better.
기름도 나오지 않는 놈이구려.
Oh!
훌륭한 단말만 해.
He was so cool. Did you guys see that? Maybe that's why he's my favorite so far. He's so cool. He's very, very cool.
약지에 감긴 세 바퀴의 반지는
Whoa,
마에스트로가
he did
되기
the
위해
most
인정받은
damage.
세
He's
가지
kind of
작품을
goated,
뜻하죠.
actually. He's
비록
kind of insane, actually.
지금 제 작품이 만인의
He slew with
신금을
a triple
울리지는
coiled ring on a
못하더라도
maestro's fourth finger resist.
여전히 반지에 부끄럽지
Why
않은
are we-
작품을
Why are we doing that? Fourth finger represents an art piece that established the maestro's claim to the title, though it may be true that my more recent output has not been as resonant with the wider audience as my past OVR used to be. They hardly pale before my rings in my eyes. Hoo-hoo. Awesome. Back on that Sigma grind set, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
잘 되었으면 좋겠네요.
What'd you just say to me?
어이,
Hey,
적당히
that's enough
끝내라.
of that. I
곧
guess we'll be
손님이
here any
방문할
moment.
거야.
Regillus said, poking his head out the window. Guessed. Who?
처음으로 가는
I
던전이니까
have determined that we will need a
빌자비가
guide as
필요할
this
것
is our first
같아서요.
trip to a dungeon.
저 혹시 림버스 컴퍼니에서
love
오신 분들
them.
맞나요?
I love them. Look at them. They're cute. Excuse me, are you the people from Limbus Company? Someone approaches us with apparent hesitation. Turn that Sigma mindset into a Sigma grind set, Jimbo. Tap side of head.
맞나 보네요.
Exactly. I'm gonna go to bed. Night Van, have a good rest of stream. Thank you. Have a good one, Pookie. Take care of yourself. You sure look like it. I must have just about finished the meal and was crunching down on the last bits of bone. Yuri watched it indifferently before introducing herself.
예전
Thank you
엘사에서
for the hydrating
근무했던
stretch. How you
유리예요.
doing? Hope you're
잘
doing well.
부탁합니다.
Hold on, let me... Hold on, I'll go give me some shout-outs out here. Who's here limbusing the company? Me, I am. How are you doing, Morn? I hope you're doing okay too. Let me give y'all one of these. Hold on. Hope you're doing well, ZB. How you doing? Oh yeah, you were live earlier, huh? Sorry I missed that. I was taking care of my grandmama. I'm alright. I'm okay. I'm chillin'. I'm Yuri, a former employee of the previous L Corp. I look forward to meeting with you. Previous L Corp? You mean...
로보토미 코퍼레이션이겠군.
Has to be Lobotomy Corporation.
우리는
Correct.
로보토미
We will move
코퍼레이션
on to explore the former branch
구
facilities of
L사의
Lobotomy
옛
Corporation.
지구들로
That is the fallen L Corp. I woke up a few hours ago. Got lots and lots of sleep. Hell yeah.
저라면 불러도
What
절대
time
안
is
왔을
it for
것
you,
같은데.
SCB, if you don't mind me asking? I'd be curious to know how late it is for you. I wouldn't have taken this job if I were you. Even if somebody specifically requested it.
추락한 날개라니.
Oh, okay.
분명 끝이 좋지
Okay.
않았을 텐데요.
You're like 2 hours ahead of me. Okay. What if instead of Limbus Company, it was called Limbus? I mean, hey, it'd be kind of funny. It'd be kind of funny. Head out the end of your employment here left any pleasant memories, it being a fallen queen and all.
무슨 소리야? 나의 길고
What do you want
뭐고
about?
돈만
Following or
함께라면
not, a
뭐든
huge
유쾌한
pancake will
기억이
turn any
된다고.
brutal work into a charming memory.
거기는 아직도 괴물로 득실된다는 소문이 있던데.
I heard those facilities are still crawling with monsters.
괴물이
now.
아니라 환상체요.
Not monsters.
어쨌든 사실이에요.
Abnormalities.
하지만 더
Regardless,
중요한
what you said
것들이
is
있죠.
true, but it is also a home to more important things than those entities.
지부 가장 깊숙한
And the
곳에
deepest zones of these branches
최근에 피어나기
facilities are
시작한
plant-like growths that
엘사의
have only
기술의
ever
핵심
recently begun
정수가
to form the
존재해요.
essence of L-Corp's technology.
단테, 며칠 전에 내가 제안했던 걸 기억합니까? 성의를 새기게 해줄 거라고 말했는데.
Sorry, I had you on. Dante, if you remember what I said a few days back, I offered you the chance to eventually engrave your aspect.
정수,
Once this
황금가지를
essence, the golden boughs, is
모아온다면
retrieved,
그
it'll be
정도는
easy as
어려운
pie.
일.
Hearing the word aspect still makes my head ache. What exactly was I trying to do?
억지로 떠올리려고 할 필요는 없습니다.
There's no need to rouse your brain. Try to remember
그때가
what you
되면
can't. It'll all come back
전부
in
알게
due
될
time.
테니까요.
Does it ever really, though? I returned a slow nod to Faust's placid advice. Alright, for now, I shall focus on what my present self is able to process. And if it's lobotomy corp we're scouring, we might come across some I can never pronounce this word. Encephalin tool.
아,
Oh,
그러면 더 이상
does that mean we won't have to
사람들을
feed more
갈아
people to our
넣지
vehicle?
않아도 되겠네요.
거기다가
We
운이
could also
좋으면
grab some ego if
에고까지
we're
얻을
lucky.
테니
So that's 3 rats with 1 stone.
일석삼조네요.
Ego. That's another unknown term that makes me tilt my head. But in any case, it seemed rather rude to keep talking to each other when we had a guest on board. And apparently I wasn't the only one who thought so.
유리 씨는 무슨 일 하며 지냈나?
So, Miss Yuri, what have you been up to after L Corp? Gregor flashed what looked like his best attempt at a kind smile at our new passenger, hoping to strike up a conversation. The corners of his eyes twitched from forcing a facial expression he obviously wasn't used to, but I pretended not to notice.
내가 보아하니 그대는 해결사일 것 같소. 그들에게서는 모두 고결한 영웅의 냄새가 난다고 하더군.
It appears to me that thou art an honorable fixer. It is said that all fixers exude the noble scent of heroes. As Yuri gave a slight nod, I heard Ishmael release a deep sigh. I don't know
어디서
who
그런
gave you
소식을
that
들었는지
idea, but
모르겠지만
fixers anything but
해결사는
noble or
그런
good.
영웅들이
The
아니에요.
only scent you'll smell is the miserable
초라한
stink of
봉급자의
wage
부지런
slaves.
금세 다른 밥벌이를 찾는 게 쉽진 않았을 텐데 용케 해냈군.
It couldn't have been easy to find another job so soon. Good that you're holding up.
아직은 계약직이에요.
For now, I'm just a contract worker.
아하, 굳이 다시
아하.
이곳으로 기어
That
들어온
explains why you
이유도
decided to come crawling
그거였겠네요.
back here.
예전 직장으로
Did they promise
돌아가서
you a team
크게
leader position or
한탕이라도
something
치면
in exchange for a major
자리라도
fine? What's left
주겠대요?
of your previous workplace?
실적을 세우면 계약 기간은 늘어날지도 모르죠.
My contracts might get extended if I return with results.
그렇지. 보통 계약직 시절은 실적 하나에 목숨을 걸어야 할
Right.
때니까.
Strong performance becomes a life or death matter if you're aiming for a permanent spot.
아, 그거 참
And what
부질없는
a pointless life
목숨이네요.
that is.
어이, 아까부터 왜 이렇게 비꼬는 거야? 뭐가 그렇게 마음에 안 들어?
Hey, what's with all the sarcasm? Something grinding your gears?
글쎄요,
I don't know.
처음부터
Every single thing I'm hearing
끝까지
right now is getting on my
마음에 안
nerves.
드는.
Seemingly unaffected by the abrasive attitude, Yuri quietly took an empty seat. Glancing between the two of them, Gregor returned to his seat as well, scratching his head. I don't think I'll ever get used to being around these people.
빨리 배어드는 편이 편할 겁니다, 단테.
You'll want to fit in fast if you want to make your job easier, Dante.
결혼
Kettle,
출발하지.
time to go.
손님께서
just
자리에
taking your seat.
앉았다.
메피 배 빵빵. 카른도 빵빵.
Nephi's tongue revived. Charon's raring to drive. Hi, Aquatini. I hope you're doing well. How are you? Hope you're doing okay. Alrighty, gang. Back in the building with the silly little token things. Boom. Boom. Oh, I don't want that. I want this. I don't want that. I want that.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
Hello.
훌륭한
참 안전한 침묵.
Now that we have
결과.
decent units, we are just wiping the floor with them, low-key. We're kind of cooking them right here. Let's kind of awesome, actually. I'm sure over time
내가
as you like
시범을 보이지.
they'll probably do more. But for now, you know, they're
제법
being the best they can.
기름도 나오지 않는 놈이구려.
Okay, turn 3. Dominating. Unopposed. Favored. Opposed. 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 Opposed.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
훌륭한
I
단말.
love this silly little guy. Look at him. He's
훌륭한
just mopping the
단말만 해요.
floor with them. Again, I don't really remember all their names too well, and it's been like a week. So I'm like, I don't remember.
약지에 감긴 세 바퀴의
How are
반지는
you?
마에스트로가 되기 위해
Joe,
인정받은
how
세
are you
가지
guys?
작품을
Hold on.
뜻하죠.
Let me give you guys shoutouts really
비록
quick. Hold on.
지금 제 작품이 만인의 심금을
For the
울리지는
hydrate and stretch, I will
못하더라도
do that. People say Boom.
여전히 반지에
Night Slasher
부끄럽지 않은
and
작품을
Eve.
선보이고
Hope you guys are
있다는
doing
거.
well. Fortnite. Oh no. Oh, you played Mecha Chameleon? How is it? It looks so fun. Hi, Shilly. Game is pretty good. How are you? Have you played Limbus Company before? Question mark? We've got a #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we bout to get down. Get down, 10 kills on the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Town. Man, you
My
gotta
friend
play
just
Mecha
got down.
Chameleon with
I
us.
revived
That'd be
him. Now
down
we're heading
sometime.
southbound. Now we're in the
That'd be so
Bloodborne
down.
streets. Look at the map. Go
I have
to the
not, but the
mark
voice is
sheet.
convincing.
Let me
It
tell
is
you,
free.
Xbox to
It's
play
free on
Fortnite
Steam.
today.
Play Fortnite
You
again.
can take me mostly my, but not too late.
Am I?
I really love to
Be careful.
chug chug with you. We can be pro Fortnite gamers.
It is pretty fun. Lots of reading though. But if reading is fine with you, that should make it run like 6 times. No, it doesn't work like
작살.
that.
놓치지
But
말게.
probably by spamming Fortnite, this one
저
might end soon.
근데
Excuse me.
지도는 제게
I don't
있는데요.
remember showing you my map.
길은 어떻게
How do
알고
you know
가는
where you're
건가요?
going? We'll stop now.
#1
You're good,
victory
you're good.
royale. Yeah,
Joe.
Fortnite, we bout to get
I
down. Get
definitely
down,
wanna
10
play
kills on the
Mecha
board right
Chameleon
now.
at some
Just
point. It
wiped
seems
out.
so fun. And as like an artist, I'm kind of like, Yeah, see? Fortnite ended super early because it was set in chat a lot. But yeah, it's free. It's fun. My viewers wanted me to check it out, so we did, and it's been pretty fun. Yeah, it's a very silly game. I am definitely enjoying it. Hell yeah. I definitely gotta check it out sometime. I'd be down to run it.
그건 말이지.
By using
감이지.
intuition.
카른의 감.
Charon's intuition.
네?
What?
분홍머리. 카룬 앞을 이상한 종이로 막는 이유가 뭐야?
This is silly little art of them. Pinky, explain me your Viking that on paper in Charon's face.
계속 이상한 방향으로 가니까 그렇죠. 이 지도를 보세요.
Because
우리가
you keep
가는
going
쪽은
in weird
남동쪽
directions. Take a look
방향인데.
at this map. Our destination is to the southeast of here. Cameron reluctantly gives the map a cursory glance as she couldn't continue to ignore it when it was shoved right in her face.
마음이 향하는 곳. 그곳에 진짜 길이 있을지니.
Follow the hut. I smell Gregor. Yep, Gregor has definitely appeared. Hope you're doing well, Val. How are you? Hope you're doing okay. Follow the heart. That's where the true path lies.
옳소! 우리는 모두
We must all
마음이
follow our
향하는
hearts.
곳으로 나아가야만 하네.
그냥 지도 보는 법도 모르는
What was the
길치라는
thing you were showing your
거잖아요.
friends last stream, by the way? I was streaming, so I didn't get to see much, but it looked interesting. Was it like a comic or show? So, it's basically like a collection of music videos that tell a story. It's also comics as well. But it's just like a collection of music videos. Like no more than 45 minutes, basically. And I think everyone liked it. It was a little violent, a little sad in some places, but it was pretty good. I can slide it your way if you want. Yeah, I'll slide it to you. Ooh, I can, please do. Sounds good. I do know I have ads at the moment, and I obviously don't want to continue while we have ads, but let me see if I can grab that for you. I just think the music is so catchy, and I was like, it might be fun to kind of show my homies. But there's also AUs that they're currently working on. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. think I got a playlist for you. Made by the official creator that I will slide to you. I will slide it to you. I hope you like it. Let me know your thoughts if you do watch it. Or if you react to it on stream, let me know. I will pull up. I would definitely love your reaction to it. Or your thoughts even. There you go. It has been sent in the silly little application. The robot is the father. OMG says pregnant. Bro boy is the father. I will definitely give you my opinions on it. Hell yeah. Look at all the cool stuff that is happening that everyone with ads is missing. It's so cool. Silly actually. Silly haha. Sorry, Chad, I have mac and cheese in front of me, and I am eating it. You're just admitting that you can't read a map.
제가 하고 싶은 말을 대신
You
해주실
took the
줄이야.
words right out of my mouth. Yuri and Ishmael put a palm over their respective faces at the same time, almost like they were in sync.
우리 기사님 친구라도 생겼나 봐.
Oh, did I try to make a new friend?
근황머리가 계속 제잘거려. 난 길을 알고 있단 말이야.
Pinky keeps on blabbing. I know the way.
아니 그러니까 방향이 잘못.
No, I mean, we're heading in the wrong direction.
앞에 또 장애물이야. 부릉부릉 할까?
Look ahead. More obstacles. Do I vroom vroom? Maybe vroom vroom.
아니 카론, 기다려봐.
No, Karen. Hold on a moment.
어이! 보스가 근사해
Okay.
보이는데
Nice boss you got there.
나도 좀
Why don't you
타보자.
give me a ride?
메피스토 팰레스의 후식 시간인 모양이군.
I guess Mistopheles could use a helping of this.
내리지.
Get on down.
아직
It needs to be
밥을
fed
더
just a bit
먹여야겠.
more. I do like this artwork of them though. They're so silly. Oh, the artwork for this game is really good. Try to be more careful with your health. No, I mean I'm just worried for you as well. Okay. Feeling blue, and then purple, and then orange, and then this one, and that one. Yeah,
지금은 두렵지 않아요.
that's
대안이 충분합니다.
두렵지
훌륭한
않아요.
반말만 해요.
But yeah, now that I've seen Alien Stage again, I just know those songs are gonna be stuck in my head again for the next week or so. It's so good. I love Alien Stage.
지금은 두렵지 않아요.
훌륭한 반말만 해요.
Alright. Okay.
감상은 어떤가요?
Van
훌륭한 반말.
just came out with a game called
기름도
Super
나오지 않는
Con.
놈이구려.
It's refused to con for the next few years. Confused. Why did that just happen? Was that possibly just announced or like question mark? It's like Donkey Kong Country,
약지에
but it's just a
감긴 세
hyper-realistic
바퀴의
monkey in a cartoon
반지는
world. And it's like
마에스트로가
because a
되기
guy
위해
in a shitty
인정받은
Halloween
세
monkey
가지
costume.
작품을
What?
뜻하죠. 비록
Is this real?
지금 제 작품이 만인의
this
심금을
actually
울리지는
real?
못하더라도 여전히 반지에 부끄럽지 않은 작품을 선보이고
This
있는
character is
것
so
같네요.
bad. Yeah, dude, it's real. Wait, you gotta send this to me. What? I wanna see this. I wanna see this right now. Definitely send him my way, Pharaoh. If this is legitimately real, I want to see this. Hook me up.
서두르지 말고 느긋하고 여유롭게.
카론, 이쪽이 동쪽일까요? 서쪽일까요?
Now, Caroline, tell me, is this Easter? Oh, you sent it? Hold on. Let me see this. Dude, it's real. Oh my god, guys, it's real. Wait, I want to see it. I couldn't find it. Dude, it's real. Dude, it's real. Joe, I'll send it to you. Hold on. I'll send it to you, Joe. Totally real. It's so real, Joe. Hold on. Let me also send this to you. Joe, it's so real. Look at it. Totally real. I feel I am being bamboozled. No, I sent you the real thing. I sent you what it is. I sent you the proof that Barum sent me. Look at him. Look at that super Monkey Kong footage. He's eating pizza. Dude, it's super monkey. Now, Caroline, tell me, is this Easter wet?
카론은 두 가지 방향만 알아. 메피의 앞쪽과
Yo, that is so real. It's so real. I'm sorry I doubted. It's okay, gang. It's okay. You know now. Caroline only knows two directions. Mephi's front and back. Hold on, let me... I think I forgot to give Barum a shout out. Let me also do that. I can't wait. Me neither. I can't wait.
지금까지 방향도 모르는 사람이 어떻게 운전기사를 했대?
How did you come so far with a driver who has zero sense of direction?
카론. 그러니까요. 해가 뜨는 쪽이
Like I said, the sun rises from... At the driver's seat, three heads gathered together over a map. Well, one of them might have been at a slightly different elevation from the others.
꼬맹이, 너도 저기 끼어 있어야 하는 거 아니야?
무례한 소리! 난 어린이가 아니라네! 꼬맹이는 더더욱 아니고!
Beg your pardon? I am no child, and most certainly not little. Watching Dawn so shake her fist sky high at Rhodia, I noticed a bitter gaze falling upon them out of the corner of my view. I'm starting to think that Yuri might have put up with a rough childhood. Giger cast a quick glance toward me, shook his head, and went back to watching the driver's side with his chin propped up on his hand.
딱히 어린 편도 아니야.
Wouldn't be on the
일단
younger
칼을
side
줄 수
either.
있으면
Some
전쟁에
nests used to
참전부터 시키는
conscript
동지도
anyone old
있었으니까.
enough to hold a knife. Nests. They explain that a nest is basically the center of a district, if my memory is correct. Sounds like nests used to get into wars with one another in the past. Did that happen often?
아주 없는 일은
Not
아니었지.
frequently, but it sure as hell did happen.
관리자 양반,
Interested in learning
전쟁에 대해
about wars,
궁금한 게
Manager
많나 봐.
Bud? Oh, I'm not really curious about the details, just gathering info I should know as the manager. Just as I went to speak again, a sideways glimpse of the look on Gregor's face made me pause. He had this faraway look in his eyes, as though he was staring past the driver's seat.
그런 자세를 뭐라고 하고 싶은 건 아니야,
Don't get me
관리자.
wrong, Manager Bud. I'm
오히려
not calling
좋은
you
자세
out or
아닐까.
anything. Heck, it's actually a
상관의
pretty
귀가
stand-up
말릴까
attitude
싶은데.
for a boss, I'd say. He slowly continued, taking a pack of cigarettes from his pocket.
그래도
Still,
개인적으로는 모를 수
ignorance
있을
is
때 모르는 게
bliss, if
기회일지도
you ask me.
모른다고 생각해.
I think you should savor it while you can.
일단 알게 되면
War is the kind of knowledge
다시는
that
모를
sticks
수
to you
없게 될
and
테니까.
never lets go. Without another word, he lit a cigarette.
아니요, 방금 저쪽에서
No,
우회전을
you should have
했어야죠.
turned right at that intersection.
괜찮아요, 카론.
It's okay,
조금만 더
Carol.
가서
We
꺾어도
can turn around at the
올바른
next
길로
junction.
갈 수 있어요.
아,
Ah,
기사의
the
삶은
woes of a driver.
고단해.
뭐
Can't wait for the level where
지금
the
더
Olympus
급한
company
건
files for level 1
목적지로 가는
bankruptcy
길을
and has to
아는 것
hire
같네.
my dad. He is
그렇지, 관리자
Is he
양반.
really? Is he really a bankruptcy lawyer? That's kind of crazy, actually. Yes, you were all cute. Sweet, thank you. You're cute. Point my finger at you. Hope you're doing well, Sweet. How are you? He is. That's hilarious. I didn't know that. Hilarious, actually. Why do you want them to file for level 1 bankruptcy? Man, I should have had my dad reach out to you, even though I met you, I think, after he died. My dad filed for bankruptcy at one point, so my dad can make a cameo. I should have had him reach out to your dad, even though they would have never probably. Well, they'll never meet each other, but I should have had him reach out to you. I should have had him reach out to your dad, even though we didn't know each other by then. But thank you, twin. I'm doing decent. Thanks for asking. Of course, of course. Gregor chuckled, each snort sending a puff out from his smoke-filled mouth. I was still curious to learn what he'd been through, but he's right that I should focus on other things for now. Because as if on cue, an urgent matter presented itself right before our eyes, or rather, right at the doorstep of our bus.
옥신각신은 그쯤 해라. 전방에 다시
That's
적이다.
squabbling. More enemies.
친구들의 버스에
You shoved
쳐넣다니
my pals into that bus, you sick bastards.
제정신이야?
Are you nuts?
가만 안 둔다.
You'll pay for
버스 안
this.
가지려고
We were just
했는데
gonna leave with the
너네들
bus, but now I've
전부
gotta see you all
죽인다.
bleed.
베르, 연료들이 시끄러워. 카론, 2명 이상 시끄러우면 어지러워.
Verge, the fuel is acting up. Charon gets woozy when many mouths start being noisy.
걱정할 필요 없다,
Nothing
카론.
to worry about, Charon. They'll shut
이제부터
their mouths soon
조용해질
enough.
전원
Off the bus.
하차.
Hi, Rod. I hope you're doing well. Hold on, let me go get one of these. Hold on. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom. Okay. Yo, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge. It's Shredder. Where? I'm doing well, though. Yeah.
내가
That seems
시범을 보이지.
alright.
마지막으로
I
남긴
love
말.
this planet, though. They're just
훌륭한
absolutely
단말만 해요.
fucking cerebral. I don't know, I should maybe use it. Tonight I shall dine on turtle soup or something. Man, turtle soup.
I'm gonna eat you up.
Maybe I shouldn't have used those. I was thinking
지금은
maybe
두렵지 않아요.
I shouldn't have used those.
훌륭한 단말만 해요.
What do you mean there's more soup? Just more soup. Going to the next aisle. Still soup. Where are you right now? That's soup. What do you mean you're at soup?
지금은
At
두렵지
soup.
않아요.
What store are you in? That's the soup store. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Fuck you.
Yeah, that's my goal. He is sweeping
훌륭한
the floor
단말만
with
해요.
these guys. He's kind of baller. I cannot lie. He is very baller. He's super duper cool. Whoa, the board is massive right now. What the? Well, dominating, dominating. Unopposed, 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 unopposed.
내가 시범을 보이지.
Some shit. He's a tag in my day. How you doing? I know
기름도
you're
나오는 놈이구려.
훌륭한 단말만 해요.
Yeah. Yeah, we got it.
자,
Okay.
다시 지도를
Let's look at
보자고요.
that map again.
카론,
Come
딴 좀
on.
피우면
Can
안
you please
된다니까요.
focus? Question reared its head as I stared at the trio arguing over the map once again. This bus was made specifically for Limbus Company, right?
정확히는 저희들만을 위한
It was made
버스라고
exclusively
해야겠네요.
for us, to be more precise. Isn't that basically what I said?
그게 그 뜻
You
아니냐고
don't appear to be catching the
생각하고 계신 것
nuance.
같.
That's weird. I don't think I spoke that part out loud. Is the clock broken or something? What was that? My browser bugged and I didn't hear what you said. Oh, I was asking, how's your lurk going? You were making food and stuff, right? Still doing okay? Is the clock broken or
그
something?
정도는 째깍이지
I
않아도
could
알
tell
수
as much
있어요.
without hearing it verbalized.
파우스트는
There was nothing
모르는
that
것이
Faust doesn't know
없으니까요.
after all. Anyway, it must have taken a long while to get it out of the oven, especially with that mouth on the side.
예상한
clock
만큼
hit?
걸려서 만들었을 뿐이에요.
We play as this character, and we're supposed to be like Dante's Inferno, and we have a clock on our head that allows us to revive people, like turn back the clock, but we get a lot of pain basically. Made something like burgers. They're pretty tasty actually. Hell yeah. Done boring accounting work? Hell yeah. I'm glad you're done with that. Take it easy now. Thanks for explaining the lore, Ben. I got you. I know a little bit. I'm still a little confused. There's a lot of knowledge. We're Dante from DMC. Yeah, exactly. Totally. She's downright depressive to talk to.
파우스트는 천재예요.
Faust is a well-renowned
도시의 모든
genius.
것을
She
알고
knows the
있죠.
in and outs of the city.
어이,
Oi,
그렇게
if you're so
뛰어나시다면 저
smart,
앞에
why
가서
don't you help
길부터
the twits
찾아주지
at the joint
그래.
beside figure out the way?
아까부터
Can't sleep a
저것들이
wink with that
시끄러워서
constant
잠을 못
bickering.
자겠잖아.
파우스트는 오지랖쟁이가
A lot of
아니에요.
knowledge for your noggin. A little
묻는
bit.
것에는
It's a lot of
대답하지만
reading.
묻지도 않은 것을
Basically,
말하지는 않아요.
we're on a bus with people considered to be like sinners, basically. And when they die in combat, we're supposed to be able to revive them by turning back the clock, basically. But it deals a lot of pain to us, basically. And we don't remember our past, but we're like the manager or something of these people. Faust is no meddler. She answers questions but doesn't intervene without being asked first.
그리고
Additionally, there is
인간이
no greater
무언가를
joy for a
깨닫기
human
위해
being than to
골똘한
ponder
고민을
on
하는
problems
것
in order to grasp an
가장
answer.
즐거운 일이랍니다.
Faust would rather not spoil that delight. Dante
파우스트는
Inferno is a
산통을 깨고
fanfiction that
싶지
turned
않네요.
canon to the Christverse. True. Coincidentally, I was listening to Animal I Become, and the second I handed it, it was the final drop of the song, which turned out kind of perfect to BH. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I've been listening a lot. First of all, I love that album, by the way. 1X by 3 Days Grace. Oh, peak. It's a really good album. I've had Running Away on repeat recently because I think they it was like a song that was kind of buried for 20 years, and then they're like, fuck it, we're gonna, bring it back for the 20th anniversary, I think. So that's been on repeat constantly, but apparently it hasn't been buried. I might just be stupid. But either way, very, very cool, and that's what I've been listening to lately. The animal I have become, do we believe? It was funny how it just lined up at least. That's fair. That's pretty cool though. That is awesome. Additionally, there's no greater joy for a human being than to ponder on problems in order to grasp an answer. Faust would rather not spoil that delight.
뭘
I used to
골똘히
listen to them
고민을
back in the day,
해봤어야
and I haven't in
공감을
a
하죠.
long time. That's totally fair. Their new stuff is pretty good. Now they have 2 lead singers, which is awesome. Medi, thank you for the biddies. Thank you. The 46 Pride biddies. Let's go. But so they got like a new singer after Adam Gontier left, but now he came back, so now they have 2 vocalists. I know, I love Adam. I'm so happy he's back. I was so sad that he was gone, but now he's back, and I think they're making really good stuff with him, and they're just doing great. I saw them perform live last year, and seeing both of them perform, and even having both of them cover songs that either this vocalist made or this vocalist made, and it was oh my god, this is awesome. I saw Corb sitting at the top with 45 and thought it'd be funny to do 46. Oh, that's so funny. Thank you though, Medi. I appreciate it. Thank you. He wouldn't get it. I doubt he's pondered on anything ever. I saw Heathcliff's grip on the bat tighten, however. With Virgilus casting a glare his way, he clicked his tongue as he crossed his arms and forced his eyes shut. I wonder why they're always so prickly. Huh.
나랑
You and me
마음이 꽤
both,
맞는
manager
것
bud.
같네, 관리자
You and me
양반.
both. They're definitely on my list. Hell yeah. They are pretty good live. I worry though, because I think their video that they had on in the background was AI. I hope not. It kind of looked AI-ish, but I didn't know going into it, but kind of sucks. I didn't get the opportunity to see them before Chester. I want to go see Lincoln. Oh, skip the previous message. I was wrong band, but then I skipped the previous message. I want to go see Linkin Park one day because they're my favorite band of all time. It kind of sucks I didn't get the opportunity to see them before Chester died. That is so fair though. I think there's a lot of people that all of us kind of not seeing regret, or kind of regret not seeing, because either they died or, we were just too young to get tickets and such. It do kind of suck. R.I.P. Chester though. Chester was the GOAT. It is unfortunate what happened and such. With Gregor quietly snickering, the bus resumed its ride. I wish I could have seen the Andrew sisters live. Oh, that would have gone fire too, low-key. That would have been fire too. Oh.
약지에 감긴 세 바퀴의 반지는 마에스트로가
For
되기
me, I
위해
really want to
인정받은
meet
세
Kevin
가지 작품을
Conroy, the
뜻하죠.
guy who plays Batman a lot.
비록
With,
지금
with,
제
like, Mark
작품이
Hamill.
만인의 신금을 울리지는
Unfortunate
못하더라도
Chester tied up.
여전히
Hi, Van and
반지에
chat. Hope you're all
부끄럽지
doing
않은
well, cuties.
작품을
Speaking of corpse, hi Sid,
선보이고
how you doing?
있거든요.
Hope you're doing okay. I want to maybe see Slipknot one day. I don't know, because I'm not the biggest into them anymore. Never hurts. I think the main thing is if you go in, like, still really enjoying a lot of their songs, then I think it's fine. I remember seeing Korn a little after of, like, me sort of getting out of, like, Korn's music. And I had a decent time, but I feel like I probably would have had a better time if I was maybe more in my Korn phase, you know? I would love to see the Creep Show live, but they're in Canada. Who knows? They might still make the journey, you know? But speak of the devil, a corpse appears. 25 and still streaking? Thank you for the 25 streak. Well, the big thing is they're getting old and they just can't do it anymore. Yeah. If it was me, I would probably do it. Yeah, like, Korn, the band. K-O-R-N, Korn. I feel the reason. Or no, feeling like a freak on a leash. You wanna see the light. I love Korn's music, but I didn't want to say they suck now, but they're definitely just getting worse just because of age. That's fair. I get it. I think it's just a matter of, like, probably should see them before they can't perform anymore, if that makes sense. Yeah, no. Oh. Yeah, they're like a metal rock band. They were more big in, like, the 90s? Maybe, like, 2004 to, like, 90s? Corey is, I think, almost in his 60s now. Ooh, he's getting old.
목표인가요?
He's getting a
손쉽죠.
little old. So Rod's been arranging things for the weekend and
혹시
cook some steak and
저치들과 아는
sausage.
사이야?
Hell yeah. Also, no worries, Muddy. Clean off your hands. Offspring is pretty good. Offspring is pretty good. Korn goes hard. Freak on a leash. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Feeling like a freak on a leash. I wanna see the light. I'm still in my head listener. No, I was too. But I still heard them. But they're pretty good. I think like their older stuff is good though. Their newer stuff is kind of you know, but I thought they were good. I thought they were good live too, but you know. And also, this is a little thing, but I want to see Keen Gizzard and the Lizard Wizards do that. Ooh, I'm familiar with your game. I'm familiar. I've heard of that name before. I think I have a few other songs on Spotify, I think. Slipknot and Disturb My Goats, though. They are pretty cool. They are pretty cool. Well, Craig, you know these people?
응?
Huh?
무슨
Give me a break.
이
There's
뒷골목에
no
내가 아는
way
얼굴이
I
있을
know somewhere in this corner of the back streets. His face stiffens the moment he looks out the window. Bugheads? I never listened to Korn besides that one music video that Aaron Paul is in. I think I know what you're talking about. They're pretty good though. If I had any recommendations, it'd be like Twisted Transitioner. I think that's the title. Make Me Bad, Freak on a Leash. I pulled up that video and showed my friend and I was like, just like, hey, remember that guy? He told me, yeah, bitch. Aaron Paul is so cool. Breaking Bad was fun. Bugheads? Unlike the other enemies we'd run into, they were part insectoid. Gosh, Dante, thank goodness you got a
머리가
clock for a
시계라서
head. I would
다행이야.
have gagged every time I
저런
looked at you if you were a
거였음
huge
쳐다볼
bug
때마다
like them.
헛구역질했을 것 같아.
저거
Isn't that the
그레고르
same
씨랑
type of
같은
augmentation
강화 시술
you have,
아니에요?
Gregor?
저런 징그러운 벌레 대가리를 일부러 붙여놓는다고?
Whoa, Pixel, you've been a moderator for 6 months. Oh my goodness. Happy 6 months ago. How are you doing, Pixel? Hope you're doing well. He's a great actor. I want to meet him one day. Me too, honestly. Aaron Paul is very cool. Hope you're doing well, Pixel. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Let me give you one of these real quick. something in here. They transplant those disgusting bug heads onto their necks on
가까이
purpose.
붙지 마.
You'd better stay
너한테도
away.
해충병 없는다.
Wouldn't want to get infected and turn into a bug, nah. I've been semi-locked in, sort of locked in, 6 months. So true and real. So true and real.
정말이에요?
Are you serious?
장난이야.
Just a joke.
내 개그
Do I just
센스가
have a
이상한
weird
건가?
sense of humor or what? What's up, Pixel? Hope you're doing well, gamer. Hell yeah. Now I have Freak on a Leash stuck in my head. Feeling like a freak on a leash. You wanna see the light. I love especially the cover they did with Amy Lee from Evanescence. That especially lives rent free in my head. You wanna see the light. Something little wrong. You wanna see the light. Never done and never be free. So too high. I feel that. No. Gregor's sorry. I was like chilling and then I was like, the lyrics like left my head and I'm like almost drifting into like Make Me Bad and I'm like, I can't, no. Different song. Gregor scratched the back of his head awkwardly as the bus made a dragging rumble and came to a deflating halt.
과거 G사에서는 대부분의 직원들이
I still wanna
그레고르
perform
씨처럼
live one day.
생체무기
We'll see
시술을
if I can
받았어요.
maybe even get another band running since my last one split up. Oh damn. What kind of music did you do in your previous band? Most former G Corp employees were given biometric augmentation procedures like Gregor was.
그레고르 씨,
He used to work for the
예전
old
G사
G Corp, Gregor.
출신이었어요?
Heard back then they were. Ishmael frowned as if she remembered something unpleasant, but didn't elaborate further. Gregor managed to smile, but his hardened features didn't relax in the slightest.
저런 분들은
I
평소엔
wonder,
어디서
why
주무시는
do people
건가요?
like them sleep at night?
세상에는 하늘을
How
천장
many of the sky
삼고
is the roof
별을
over their
조명
head,
삼아
the
사는
stars of their
사람들도
firelight?
아, 풍류가 있는 분들이로군요.
We actually didn't play a single thing, but we were rock. Oh. Gold? Like, did you guys just practice? Or like, huh? How are you guys a band then, if you didn't play a single thing though? Was it just like the idea was born, and then you did nothing with it? Or... Ah, so they're so they're the poetic sort. I don't think that's what he meant.
보아하니 저들
And I
역시
see they're
우리의
bent on standing
여정을
in our way.
내려야 하지
Aren't you
않겠어?
going to get off, Greg?
그래
굳이 날 찝어서 말하는 이유는?
Mind telling me why you're singling me out?
글쎄
We're in a
남의
plane,
추억을
sure enough,
내
but-
입으로
Ah,
떠들고
okay.
싶진 않은 걸.
That sucks. That's a bummer. Sorry that happened though. What role were you gonna play, Corinne? What role were you gonna play? Well, I'd rather not be the one to ramble about someone else's history.
앞장서 그레고르.
The
이건
drummer
네가
was kind
잘
of an
알잖아.
asshole to me. That's fair. That is reasonable. Is that why the group split up? Because of the drummer? Or also, it looks like we do have ads, so I'm gonna relax for a second. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Big stretch. Yeah. Oh damn. Thank you for the chin scratches. That was why. Yeah, we don't fuck with those whole band members. Grr. Grr, grr, grr. I was lead guitarist and vocalist because none of us had the will to do vocals. And that is reasonable. That is so reasonable. I get it. You wanna see the light? I'm debating between opening a game or continuing an art piece I'm working on. Here's my piece of advice. Here is my piece of advice. Okay. I think it's always good to at least invest like 5 to 10 minutes on an art piece, just so that way you don't get burnt out. If you still feel the need or desire to like, I want to start another band, but I don't know if it'll happen. You never know. It might happen. I think, Medi, you should work on the art piece. I would maybe just put in like 5 to 10 minutes and then play a game though. That's kind of what I do, just so I don't burn myself out. That's kind of what I've had to start doing with my Live 2D stuff, because otherwise I'd just burn myself out. So I would definitely recommend that if you're able to. Sorry, I have like a little what's the word? I have like a small pimple on my shoulder and I just want to pop it. I'm just like, I want you to go away. I want to annihilate you. But no, I should be nice. I shouldn't do it. I'll just let it chill there. Gotta give it to you. I cannot find the will in the slightest to do art. That's okay. That's fine. As someone who just has drawn on like so many surfaces in my life, it's like, for the longest time, I did not get burnt out until I actually started doing art projects for myself. I kind of want to try that On Together app from Steam, but I don't know if I could hop on with complete strangers. If you want to, Medi, I'd be willing to play that with you sometime. I absolutely love On Together. Me and some of the pookies, we get on there, and we just not only game, but we also get stuff done. I do not. But when it comes to like this, heck yeah, I'm down. Hell yeah, I'd be down. I have some stuff I have to work on at some point too, so. But I've never been like burned out with like art until working on like the vampire artwork and stuff, and like being, you know, a streamer, that it's like, you know, I'm creating all these things for stream, and then it's like, you know. It's been hard, it's been tough. I've been trying to like, I read like a piece of advice recently where it was like, if you can at least dedicate like 10 minutes to like an hour just doing like your creative thing, like there's nothing wrong with that, and it's pretty good and awesome if you can at least get like some creative work in there. And then by having like 15 minutes in, sometimes I find that motivates me more to like do more, you know. I drew all this stuff for my stream, and the only reason I did that was because it was a school project. I think it all sucks. I'm probably gonna commission someone and just ask them to do it better. Oh. I mean, I get it though. I've commissioned a lot of people, and it's just because I think they can do a much better job than what I can do, so I get ya. I feel ya. Take the lead, Gregor. You know the rest full well.
고약한 사람이네.
You're one nasty fellow. Ew, they're scary. But you know, sometimes we look back at it and we're like, man, it's kind of bad. But it's kind of nice to see where you started, whether as like a streamer or an artist, and then you're just like, yo, I've improved a little bit. Like, I look back on like my first ever stream and I'm like, man, I used to sound like that. That's when I had a blue Yeti. Kind of crazy. But, you know, if that's what you want to do, go for it. Problem being, I don't have money. Yeah, that's so real. It all definitely adds up. It all definitely adds up. A cluster of insect-headed soldiers were gathering close to the plots.
어디 앞장서는 거
I'm not too
별로 안
fond of taking the
좋아하는데.
lead.
넌 뭐야? 왜 우리랑 같은 팔을 가지고 있지?
What are you? Why does your arm look like ours?
가만.
Hold on.
낯익은 얼굴인데.
I've seen that face before. I can't look back at my streams without getting this work, so I just don't. That's also fair and valid and understandable. I get it. Hold on. I've seen that face before.
주로 포스터나 잡지에
Mostly on
서식했던 적이
flyers and
있지.
magazine covers, I bet. Gregor, do you know them from somewhere?
그런 게
Not
중요한
really
건 아닌
important
것
right now,
같은데요,
manager. No, it's
관리자님.
really not the time to be digging
옛날
into the
이야기할
past.
상황은 아니에요.
신경 쓰이긴 하지만
That
아무렴
arm
어때?
bothers me, but whatever.
어쨌든
Point is,
이
I
앞으로
can't
못
let you through.
지나간다.
Cause that's so. I suppose we can't talk this out.
그런데 이것들은 왜 대놓고 벌레
Anyways,
모습인
shouldn't
채로
they at
다니는
least
거야?
cover those insect parts before coming out where people can see them?
어린애들은
They'd
마주치면
make kids
눈물부터
cry. Couldn't they have
터뜨리겠어.
made their parts less
그래처럼
conspicuous like
티라도
yours, Greg?
덜려면
내가 특이한 케이스야. 대부분은 머리통에 무조건
I'm a
곤충
special
부분이
case.
붙어버리거든.
The procedure makes those buggy parts grow on the head most of the time.
이걸
Although, I'm
운이
not sure if I
좋았다고
should
해야 할지
consider myself
모르겠지만.
lucky.
이유는 모르겠지만 저
Guess
사람들
they're trying to stop us
우리가
from getting
로봇통의
to the
집으로
bridge
향하는 걸
facility for
막으려는
some
것
reason.
같았어요.
이들도 황금 가지를
Are they
노리는
after
거야?
the golden bow too?
그럴지도.
Maybe.
그 정수를
There
원하는
are many
자는
who seek the essence
말렸으니까
after all.
각각이 바라는
And I'm sure they all
소망도
have their own
다양할 테고.
wishes, isn't that so?
왜 날 쳐다봐?
Why are
내가
you
알
looking
리가
at me?
없잖아.
I'm just as lost as the others are. So real, game. So real, me too. I'm lost. Me too. I am also lost. Let's learn how to use ego. Ego are each center's unique skills that can be used regardless of the identity they are wearing. Let's inspect Sinclair Heathcliff's ego. Press and hold Sinclair's portrait on the bottom of the dashboard. Remember, ego currently equipped by Sinner and Heathcliff are visible here. Using ego skills consumes ego resources and SP. The amount of SP consumed by each ego is listed at the top left corner of its information card. Now select this ego, body tag. Here you can read the number of ego resources and their affinities required to use this ego skill. It seems that we do not have enough orange lust and purple envy ego resources. For your current ego resource reserves here, the number of each sin affinity for ego resources may still be unfamiliar to you, but you can check which is which by selecting each ego's sin infinity resistances in the detailed info window. Acquired ego resources can be obtained by using skills during battle. For example, an envy-colored skill will grant a new resource. As luck would have it, the units currently on the field possess skills with the affinities we need. With them to use. Alrighty, gang. I think you want me to use these.
예술이
I was
뭔지
gonna end most of this conversation, but I thought it might have let's be for something. I love lesbians. Lesbians, my dude. I love lesbians. As you can see here, an enemy is about to launch a powerful attack against Sinner Heathcliff, and it's unlikely he will win this clash. When a unit is about to clash with a difficult enemy skill, you can use an ego skill to turn the situation around. Their high skill makes them especially effective against strong enemy skills. If there are any useful ego skills for which you have enough resources, it'll be indicated in the shape surrounding the center as shown here. Yeah. Selected ego skill will automatically be equipped in the bottom skill slot of the respective center. Equipping a different ego skill in the same slot or swapping it for a defense skill will unequip the current ego skill and refund the ego resources spent to equip it. Now let's return to battle A.
것들을 제거하겠소.
Mess 'em up game. I too love lesbians. I wish they could love me back. Oh. Maybe one day. Perhaps one day. SP cost is consumed the moment the ego skill begins its attack. Be warned, letting in a sinner's SP drop too low may cause them to panic or become corroded by their ego. Alright, you could get in there.
이 안에 담아주지.
Damn. Fucked them up, actually. Raising an ego skill thread spinning tier unlocks its ego passive. This might be a me thing, but god, the game is much louder than you are. Oh no, I'm sorry. Hold on. On my OBS, it says that I'm a little louder, but that's my bad. I'll turn it down a little bit. I was also leaned back a little bit, so that probably didn't help my case either, but hopefully that's a little better. If not, I could probably go even lower, maybe? There we go. Hi Trey, hope you're doing well. How are you? Raising an ego's skills thread spinning tier unlocks its ego passive. Once the turn in which this unit used the ego skill ends and the battle moves to the next turn. The skill's unique ego passive will activate. You can view detailed information about ego passives in each sinner's detailed info menu. Okay. Favored, dominating, favored, unopposed, unopposed. There we go. Oh! I accidentally almost knocked something over. Oopsies. Okay. Hi, how you doing, Treg? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing okay. Everything going okay with you? Yeah. Hope everyone is doing good? Hell yeah. Me too. I wish nothing but the best for my bloodies. Okay.
깔끔한 전투였어요. 적의 모든
Nice.
복수를 파악했거든요.
Okay. That was a smooth battle. I was able to see through all the enemy's weaknesses. I think we have enough for another 10 pull, yeah? Maybe? Do we? Question mark? I feel like we might. Hold on. We do! I feel like everyone has said that I should maybe use this one. I do think we have a few of these that we can use. I've definitely been being alive recently. Oh, I hope things get better for you, Drake. A little bit of gambling. A little bit of gambling. Whoa. What did I get? In a single pull is crazy. I don't know what this is. A wash is in the yearning moonlight. I have your throat and claim the breath that remains. Is this a good Val? It's the newest ID? Oh shit. Is it good? Is it baller? Whoa, what is this? What is this currency? Extract again. Sure. But you don't have yellow salt. Ow. Wait. I meant ego. Oh. Unfortunate. Nice. Sinner. Okay. Confirm. What we get? Okay. Okay. And then yeah, that was an ego, similar to an ultimate. Got you. Okay. Okay. That's right. I think you guys explained that a little to me. I don't know which of these I would maybe want to pull on is the thing. I don't know which one would be bed or... I want you to know, I read that as boil up salt. Of course it means boil up. What else could it be? Maybe we'll pull in the Ishmael one? Maybe? I don't know if that'll do much, but we'll pull on it. We'll see what happens. Oh, there's a lot of red ones. Whoa. Okay. There's like at least 5 here. Okay. Let's see what we get, I suppose. Again, I kind of just like doing them one at a time. I think it's just fun that way. Some people might view it differently, but I think it's fun. You get an idea, it seems. Ew. Okay.
파우스트
Oh,
수신했습니다. 보고 요청으로써 이동합니다.
cuties! Request received. This is Faust. Advancing to protection target location. Cute. Cute, cute. No, wait. Huh? That's an ego color? Oh shit. Man. Am I colorblind? I don't know. I don't think you are. It's probably an ego, I don't know. I don't know all the terms. A Sinner card! Sinclair's card. Sorry, I meant to say Sinclair, I'm sorry. Salutations, I'm told that this is where I'll start with entertainment. I'm sure it's probably an ego. I trust you.
위장에 묵직히 얹힌
Shall feel the
중심
ponderous mass of the gun barrel. I didn't get to read that.
총탄이 저들을
Let a German boy be crazy. Holy moly. Good God. Yep, ego. I shall feel the ponderous mass of the gun barrel rest upon my viscera. Let this accursed bullet pierce through them. Oh, fell bullet. Is that good? Is that bad? Is that decent? Is that okay? Did I get something decent? Maybe. At least he has this. This ego does friendly fire to deal damage? I don't know if I want that though. That's probably a bad idea then. Maybe I wouldn't want that. Do I want that? I don't think I would want that. Probably not. I'm gonna say for now, probably not. But we gotta do one of these. I don't know which one of these is better though. Should I do this one or this one? Do you get all the RSR characters yet? I don't think so. Bye, Wolfie. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you are chilling. Let me give you one of these. Oh no, I feel like I wouldn't want to cause damage to my team. That just seems like a bad idea. But yeah, I don't know if the Sway Association or the Lobotomy Corp Remnant one is better. I don't know. I could not tell you. Like, it's for an ID also called Fell Bullet, who also does friendly fire to deal damage. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. I don't think I would want to do friendly fire, but I'm good. Just making sure that I'm getting my unvampire time. I appreciate it, gamer. I appreciate it. Always a pleasure to see ya. So I think I'll probably do this one maybe. I don't think we have an ego though. Yeah, we'll try that one and see how it goes. We got this one. Always a pleasure to be here. Yippee! I don't know what this one does. Did I fuck up? I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. It's probably fine. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. I will do that. But how you doing, risk taker? Are you doing okay? Hope everything's going okay with you. I don't know which one of these is better though. Either. Maybe this one? I don't know. We'll just go in and we'll figure it out, I suppose. We'll see what happens. I don't know what'll happen, but we'll see what happens, right? We will see what happens. Okay. I'm EP. It's not even 5 AM yet. Apart from that, I'm alright, I guess. That's so fair. I always feel so bad. You always wake up and you always appear in my streams, and I'm always like, I'm so sorry, Risk. I always feel bad, and I hope that you always get the sleep that you deserve. How are you, Van? I'm okay. I'm chilling. I'm having a decent time. I am big chilling. Big chilling. Shasha big chilling. But yeah, I think I'm doing okay. I'm doing good. My sleep schedule is fucked anyway, don't feel bad. That's fair. I just feel bad. I'm always like, I hope they get enough sleep. I hope you get sleep. I hope you rest up when you need to. Yeah. I didn't grab that yet, but then I grabbed it, so we're good. Thank you for the chain squad, Jazz. Tango. Seems like there's a lot more levels in here, I think. We'll see how far we can go. Beebo, beebo. I'm gonna shut up again. Gaga. Goo goo gaga. Goo goo gaga. Goo goo gaga. I want milk. Okay. Okay. I'm sitting up. I am in the gamer position. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm a little funny. Sorry for party rockin'. Okay. We'll learn about ego overclocking in this encounter. For this purpose, you'll be granted temporary access to one of Sinner Ryoshu's egos. Let's try equipping. Boom. Bada boom. View all equipped ego here. I see. Let's return to the team loadout menu. Got you, gang. View the ego resource required to use the deployed sinner's equipped ego and the amount of ego resource your deployed sinner's skill can generate here. Let's begin the encounter using your choice of deployed sinners and ego.
이게
No, I want my silly little goobers. Thank you for the headpats, too. We're here. Caron knew the way all along. No, you didn't. Sinclair and I were next to you the whole time, pointing you in the right direction.
그래도 이제 동남쪽과
I'm just glad you finally learned how to tell southeast from northeast now, Caron. So this is the old L Corp. This is my first time seeing it for myself too. It can't even have been long since that happened.
세상에.
My goodness, how does a building get this run down? So the posh lad can't even handle seeing a grotty place, huh?
잡담은 그만.
Cut the chatter.
차온다.
Off the bus. Now. Huh. There are people over there. They're fixers from the same office as Miss Yuri. They're experienced explorers who have delved through the branch facilities of L Corp a number of times.
인사하지.
An introduction then. The person on the left is Hopkins, and the one on the right is
오른쪽에
Aya.
계시는 분이
Hello.
The Red Gaze! It's such an honor to meet you. I've heard so many stories of your teens. To see you in person, I'm gonna see if I can get some more Eep or not. Have a nice day, night, everyone. Thanks for always having a comfy space for me to join into so early in the morning. Of course. Have a good one, Risk. Please rest up. Get some sleep if you need to. You deserve all of the sleep in the world, okay? You get that rest. You have earned it. The Red Gaze, it's such an honor to meet you. I've heard so many stories of your deeds. To see you in person, it's...
저
Ah.
앞에 허름한 창고.
See the shabby
보이지?
warehouse there? That's where the stairs
왼쪽에
leading down to the
지하로
branch
내려가는
facility are.
계단부터는
From
여기.
there on, Yuri will be your
요리
guide.
시작이다.
Yeah,
여기 해결사
these fixers
분들
aren't rookies either.
경력직이니
Count on them to deal with
돌발
any
상황은
complications.
자기만 하면 되었겠지.
That should be enough, yeah? This is as far as I can accompany you. I'll be waiting back at the bus. Huh? Wait, what?
언제까지 곧
You're sorely
뒷바라지를
mistaken if
해주고
you
있을
expect me to
거라
babysit you forever,
생각했다면
Dante.
큰 오산입니다, 단테.
혼자서 발 뻗고 쉬고
You're saying you're gonna take a back seat while we do all the work.
애당초 내가
If I get
동행하면
myself involved, the expedition would be a little too free of a challenge, wouldn't it?
다를 바가
It'd
없지
turn into a
않겠나.
happy little tour.
한마디로 실컷 쥐어 터지고
In
썰리고
other words, you want us to come back red, black, and blue.
보통 저렇게 말하면
That's the sort of thing people say when they're hiding something.
편한 대로 생각해.
Think as you like.
특별히
I got you
가는
guides,
데까지
and I'll
붙여줬으니
now go make it count.
잘
Yes, I certainly won't disappoint you, Mr. Red Gaze. I'll try my best, I suppose. Alrighty. Getting in there. Getting in there. Yo, 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 yo. In this encounter, we will learn about more advanced usage of ego. Sinner Ryoshu will begin with a higher SP value for demonstration purposes. Every ego skill, except for base ego skills, can be overclocked. Press and hold Sinner Ryoshu's portrait to bring up the list of her ego. I got you, gang. I got you. Let's first try using Ryoshu's newly acquired ego awakening skill. You can change the Sinner's sin resistance by using their ego. Check the sin affinities of enemy skills and use an appropriate eco to adjust your resistances and gain an advantage. Okay, okay, okay. And no, go back. I have to pick those. It would have been so awesome. It would have been so cool. Ooh. This flame too is our full ecstasy. Damn. That's pretty clean. That's pretty cool, I can't lie. There's the little guys, look at them. They're just getting in there, fighting them. Let's use that ego skill again. Again! I didn't get to read that. That's okay. Boom, boom, bada boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Okay. Hi. Oh my god, Mipa's sleeping. How are you, Mipa? Hope you're doing well. Hold on. Let me give you one of these. Okay, we are in the jar. Hello, Meep. How are you? I'm happy now. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm glad the jar has brought you happiness. Reaching 45 SP will guarantee that the sinner enters eco-corrosion state. In an eco-corrosion state, the sinner will indiscriminately attack both allies and enemies. Ugh. I'm happy now. Okay. Hopefully she doesn't attack us here. But it seems like she might. Yeah, I think we hurt one of our teammates. Oh no, she's attacking everyone. This is not good. This is not good, game. I think the jar is a special place, a place of protection from murder, even when I like murder. I could not be murdered in the jar. Unless you maybe shake the jar. Please don't shake the jar, actually. That'd be not so good for my health, probably. The sinner will recover from the ego corrosion state next turn, and their SP will reset to 0. Let's try the... Bro. You gotta stop, Activating stable overclock consumes 1.5 times the resources, including SP, compared to a non-overclocked ego, but does not target allies. When even a stable overclock can corrode your sinners if their SP value is low. Activating eco overclock without enough resources will trigger unstable overclock instead. Unstable overclock targets both allies and enemies indiscriminately, like ego corrosion, and any insufficient ego resources will go into the negatives. I farted. Hi Star, how are you? Let me give you, hold on. Also thank you for that bets. This isn't me saying
oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big booms.
Rip your brother, he gets 5 big booms. What did my brother do? What did my brother do? Question mark? What did he do? Although low-key, I wouldn't be surprised. He could probably be using the toilet. That man uses the toilet a lot, actually. I would not be surprised. I love that redeem. Me too. I love the redeem as well. He gets 5 big booms. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big booms.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
Got an overclock.
Boom.
Yeah. Thanks. I love that pixel emote so much. I use that one a lot. And thank you for the chicken stuff. Thank you. She might get corrupted next turn, I think. We'll see what happens, but... Maybe we can also hopefully kill everyone, maybe. Yay! We did it, gang. We did it, team. Okay. Okay. You're not a true artist if this is enough to rouse you. Crazy. Good talk. Next level. Let's learn how to view the detailed information on your equipped identities and egos. Okay. Here you can view the selected center's detail information and upgrade them. Select the tab here to view the selected identity and ego's detailed information. Use the bottom button to level up the selected identity. Use this button to up-tie the selected identity. Identities get stronger with each level up and up-tie tier. Please verify your identity's levels and up-tie prior to starting an encounter. Now let's check the detailed info for this ego as well. You can view this ego's detailed information here. Boom, boom, boom. I think I kinda get it. Upgrade ego skills by thread spinning the ego. It is recommended that you thread spin them. Please note that base ego thread spinning tiers will be raised automatically as you progress through the story. Good God, there is so much reading. Please review the manual accessible here for more information. Okay then. Knowledge. Power. Power is key. I don't know how many of these level up. I don't have that many level up things. But you know who I am gonna level up? Come here, gang. Come here. I'm gonna level you up. I'm gonna make you a beefcake, actually. I think having you as my beefcake will be a good idea, because you're the only unit that I know is good. Somewhat okay. Good. Decent. So, probably use him a little bit. Yeah. This feels right. This feels right. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this works.
단테, 잠깐 나 좀 보시죠.
Dante, a word. While the others were busy exchanging greetings, Virgilus called me over to a secluded corner.
미리 말해두자면
Let me warn you in advance that the guides are only grade 8 fixers. Grade 8.
서열이 낮은
It means they're low
신분꾼이라는
rank drudges,
뜻입니다.
errands being their main tasks.
저들을
Put them to
이용하되
use, but don't rely on them.
의존하려.
In other words, they're not dependable enough. I nodded to let him know that I understood his point.
어쩌면 그 버스
You might be
안에서
the only one on the
제대로
bus I can
대화하는
talk
걸
to in
알
any
수 있는
meaningful
건
way.
뭐,
Well, best of
몸을
luck, Dante.
빕니다.
Virgilius gave my shoulders a pat with a crooked smile, then slowly made his way back to the bus. Alrighty, I guess we gotta get in there. We gotta lock in. We gotta deal a lot of big boy damage. Should be more careful with your health. No, I mean, I'm just worried for you. So, okay. Let's do this, that, this, that, and this one. I'm feeling like that. Also, welcome back from the ads, guys. Hope you guys are doing well, doing okay. Okay. Looks like you need some of this blue one. So, we'll see if we can get you some of the blue one. That should help. I'm just gonna make sure my silly little big guy just does a lot of damage. Just wanna make sure that he can just absolutely annihilate everyone and everything in his path. That is the goal, that is the plan, methinks. Oops, I didn't mean to click you. Still needs just like 5 of these. Yeah. Just like keep going up, I think. That might not be a bad idea. It's getting crazy in here.
기름도 나오지 않는 놈이구려.
Okay. Annihilated them. Obliterated them even. Okay. Okay. Nods my head.
해냈어. 이제 이 배를 쉽게
Damn, you
넘볼
did the most
해적도
damage.
고래도 몇 없을 테지. 흡족하군.
Oh, we have the reward exchanging menu. Wonder how we can use that. Is it these things? Oh, wait. There was one of these that we had a lot of. Hold on. I know I'm not crazy. Where are you? There's one of these that we had so many of. I just don't know which one it was. Was it an announcer, maybe? This one? No. I could have sworn there was one of these that, like, we had a ton of. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Maybe I am crazy, actually. I don't know. That's okay. Oh, there's some really cool character stuff in here. Life is full of vroom vroom. Life is full of vroom vroom. Yay! I've had more friends since the last time I checked. Awesome. This is epic. I don't know. There was like the reward exchange. Is there? Maybe I can check it somewhere. I don't know where. I don't know where. 35 out of 200. Boo. Hey Soul, how are you? I hope you're doing well. How are you?
나는 그저 서 있을 뿐이었어.
수감자들별로
언제나 그럴듯한
I'm alright.
되게
Hell
마음이
yeah.
어지러울 땐
Awesome.
간다.
우리 관리자양
관리자님은 승리를 위해
Good to
어디
see it. Good to see it. I still need a few more of these. I'll probably have to log in my spare time
내가 제일
when
싫어하는
I'm not playing and such, just to make sure I get some of these. Clear that. Yeah, clear that. Yeah, I did a thing with a thing. Is any like silly little goobers on this battle pass? I don't think so. Okay. Gah. See you. You who I'm thinking of. No. Oh. There's like... Oh. Maybe inventory can help me. Okay, maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know. I thought there was one that I had a shit ton of, but I guess not. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. Okay. Hey, take me back. I seem to struggle navigating this menu a little bit. Huh? I need modules. Oh, I need one of these things. Yes. We'll do that. During the final stretch of each chapter, you'll be exploring a dungeon, a branch facility of the former L Corp. Designate the identities who will enter the dungeon with you. Can't adjust your team once inside, so choose wisely. When you're fully prepared, press the enter button. So I'm thinking you... Boom. How do I... Oh, right, I have to... No.
이번엔 어떤 짓을 한 악인들이요?
I think this is the team. We entered the worn-down building of L Corp's branch facility. The deeper we advanced into the dark ahead, the awful stench rising from the underground floor only grew stronger. Thank you for the hydrating stretch, Hyena. How you doing? Is your lurk going okay? I had a big water stretch there.
다
Big stretch. Brr. Oh. Sorry. This is around the time my grandma goes to sleep. So I think one of my family members is helping her go to bed, helping Granny Pyre to bed. Herrick, the smell, it's awful. I can feel the waste collecting in my lungs. The odor is so intense, it circles back around to refreshing. Let me warn you last time. If you die here, Dante won't be able to revive you, even when the battle is finished. Revive? Must be a popular joke or something. Well, I can't even follow the kind of stories that are going around in the city these days. They seem to have misunderstood us, but seeing as Faust made no comment on it, I decided not to add my input. Because we could now almost make out the sources of the rancid smell before our eyes. Looks like they've been dead for a while. An astute observation, executive manager. The corpses have reached the stage... Excuse me. The stage of active decay. Bleh. The bugs are having a feast over there. Let's just hurry along. Huh? Something up, Gregor Bay. Are you scared of bugs? No. Well, I believe you're not so immature as to shove dead bugs in people's faces. Boo! But just in case, when put it away. You think that's funny? I mean, it is hilarious. Who would have thought that you of all people would be scared of these creepy crawlies? Craig, did it bother you that much? Forget it. You there. Stop with your mischief this instant. Do not cause additional concerns for our manager. Hold on. This body here, it's still warm. Such is the sign of a recent attack. The gloom that had cast over Yuri's face cleared after observing the bodies. These aren't lobotomy corporation's employees. I heard these buried facilities are considered pure gold mines now, attracting all sorts of looking for a jackpot. Excuse me. Phrases like the lobotomy dream or the encephalon rush are apparently starting to catch on amongst fixers and syndicates. LD, you rush. Got a nice ring to it. Really appreciate the input. Totally worth the long silence. Is such a frivolous use of English not prone to blurring the original meaning? That's what I'm saying. Huh. You seem to be talking a lot more than usual, Yi-Sing. Does that reflect strangely? He was never really the quiet sort. He only had a shift recently. It's not a bad thing to have more lackeys with keen eyes. I'd like you to keep that up. Let us march. Hold on. I like that I heard a sound and I was like, huh? Huh? You make yourself look like the captain here. I dare say that role belongs to the manager. Please forgive my insolence, executive manager. Frowning as though she were caught off guard, Otis bows to me as she apologizes. No, it's nothing. Let's head down. Most of the corpse's body parts were morphed in bizarre ways. One had insect wings protruding through their intestines, and another had horribly twisted antennae hanging down. These look kind of similar to the thugs we ran into just before, don't they? You mean those bug-headed people? Quiet. I'm seeing uniformed tangos, Ed. As Otis noted, multiple figures could be seen down the corridor. Uniform? What? What's that? Unidentified targets, possibly hostile. I'm sure we all had the same idea as to what Otis was referring to. The enigmatic abnormalities that might be roaming this facility, as Faust mentioned. That might be what those shadowy figures are. We have no choice but to face them. Hey, who goes there? What we confronted weren't the creatures we anticipated, but people. It was too early to be relieved, though. Huh. I thought we were the only people around here. Did they slip past our team at the entrance? These scavengers keep coming one after the other. Oi, bug buggers. You friends with the bodies back there? Bodies? You bastards did it. Wait. I don't know what hole you scum crawled out of, but hear me out. You're here for the Inkefelin, aren't you? If you go just one floor down, there's a treasure trove just waiting to be nabbed. Whatever's on that floor is yours. We'll just take what we can here and be on our way. Haha. So you recognized me, huh? The moment the soldier's eyes landed on Gregor's face, the thin veil of affability crumbled. You fucking traitor. Ah, you must have been dispatched to the front lines too. Don't I look better in real life than I do on those flyers? Cut the crap. I can't believe I used to salute to your face. Whoa, easy there. It's not like you had to salute to me in person. You didn't suffer from a single side effect, did you? You got to live a normal life, all thanks to the damned privilege of yours. Never even got a chance, you two-faced piece of shit. They discarded us They discarded us like trash the moment we lost the war. I was tossed out all the same, you know. Isn't that a soldier's life? To be discarded? And I see where you decided to take your life from there, rifling through trash and gunk like actual vermin. Halt. No good can come out of taunting your foe. You served in the military too. You know where this is going. We're not getting out of this without a fight. We were planning to let you through. We really were. But now, I'm gonna make a mincemeat out of you and your traitor friend. Like hell you were. You were gonna wait for us to climb back up with the Enkefelin so you could backstab us and swipe it. But wait, were they? They've smashed right past rock bottom a long time ago. Don't expect them to care a whit for honor, eh? Well, all for broke. People turn on each other as long as there's something. You're way too naive to think otherwise. Alrighty, it's time to fight them. Your goal is to reach the last section of the bottom floor and retrieve the golden bow. The dungeon consists of multiple floors, each rife with events and encounters. Clear the sector at the end of the floor to proceed to the next. Each sector is connected to one or more paths. You can travel to adjacent sectors by selecting them. It's possible to retrace your steps, so feel free to explore where you want first. Sinners don't heal after battle while in dungeons. Sinners with 0 HP are unable to participate, so keep track of their status. Reaching a checkpoint will allow you to fully restore your sinners. After losing in battle, you can reattempt it from the start with whatever living sinners remain on your full team. Here's hoping I don't lose anyone, but knowing me, I'm gonna probably lose someone, so I guess we'll see what happens. Can I like... Oh... Okay, there's a lot here, but I think we'll be fine. I'll try difficulty level 4. I think this is probably fine. I gotta get my goats. I'm thinking these ones maybe. And then probably you maybe? I'll try that. See how that works. See what happens. I trust in my team. I trust in them. We'll see what happens. Alrighty. So now it is time to be silly goofy. Let's maybe get one of these, and then, yeah. I'm sure they got this, probably. I love seeing Sinclair with his little maracas. They're low-key kind of funny. Me and the maracas are maraca-bean. I wonder if they keep their little, like, color things on the right side as we go through the dungeon, or if they just lose them after each one. Gregor lights a cigarette and takes a drag before sighing a long plume of smoke.
다른 보안 업체에
They'd have
취직을
fared
해도
better than this if they got a
이것보다는
job at a
나았을
security
텐데요.
company or something.
평생을 군인으로 살았던 자들이다.
Being a soldier is all they've ever known.
출발하게.
The changes required for them to start a new
적응하고
life
바뀌어야
must have been
할 것들이 너무
overwhelming.
그리고
You have no idea how stubbornly the
몰락한
stigma
나이에
of being a
출신이라는
fallen
건
wings
엄청난
remnants
거고요.
will cling to you.
누가
If anyone's
받아들이는
generous enough to
것도
take you
밝혀줘야죠.
in, licking their boot is the least you can do. Oh, sorry about that. Should have chosen my words more carefully.
아니에요.
No, it's fine. I'm sure things were rough with G Corp's fall too.
날개가 부러진다는 거.
The breaking of a wing is a turbulent affair for many people. Alrighty. Okay. Red, blue. Red, blue. Select 5 sinners. I think those 5 are probably fine.
손쉽죠.
Oh, sounds like I'm needed, so I'll be right back. I will be right back. I'm gonna put you guys on a menu. Hold on. Hey. Hello, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let me get this music off. Hold on. There we go. Sorry about that. I had to go help with something really quick, but I am back. I am here. Duh. I gotta get comfortable again. Hold on. Sorry about that though. Hope all of you are doing okay. Having a good, silly little fun time. I know it's a lot of like reading and stuff. It do be a little bit, but you know, we're trying. Entities known as abnormalities may be found in dungeons. A different kind of approach is needed in encounters against abnormalities. Battles that employ this different approach are called focused encounters. Let's explore its mechanics. All abnormalities have one or more parts. Each part has their own set of skill slots and speed values. Abnormalities often have multiple parts that can be targeted. Each part uses skills from its assigned skill slots, and its speed values can change from turn to turn. Okay. In focused encounters, you must select the center skill icons and chain them directly to... Okay, what? What? That's a little weird. Okay. Once you've connected every available skill to the enemy skill slots, the gear icon on the right, the button to enter the combat phase will activate. Only then can you proceed to the combat phase. Now chain every center skills to the enemy slots, then start... Okay. Interesting. Everywhere I turn, there's always something new with this game. We'll try that, see how that works. Awesome. We're just annihilating it. Perfect. Nice. Okay. Ew. No, don't die. Don't die. You can't die. I need you alive. They'll probably make it through though. Oh, they almost did. That's okay. Probably have you fight this one. You maybe take on this one. You on this one. You here. And probably you here. Yeah, that'll probably be okay.
제법 지쳤나 보.
훌륭한 단말만 해요.
Awesome. Okay. Sweet. Sweet. And then you all could just team up on this one. Mess them up. Raise hell. Do what you wanna do. There we go.
감상은 어떤가요? 훌륭한 단말만 해요.
Speed determines the order of actions taken in focused encounters. The speed assigned to each unit for this turn can be viewed here next to their skill slots. Speed of allied units can be viewed here on the dashboards as well. Have you just seen focused encounters are conducted by chaining your unit skills directly to enemy skill slots. Now let's learn how to handle situations where several enemies are focused on a single allied unit. Hover over this select. Allies with faster speeds can force enemies with slower speeds to redirect their attacks and clash with them instead by chaining their own Select the faster center and chain their skill against the enemies. This one. As demonstrated here, allies with faster speeds than the enemy can strategically draw attacks targeting other allies to themselves depending on the flow of battle. Okay. It looks like we have an ad, so I will wait until you guys are back. But yeah, hope you guys are chilling, doing okay. We'll see how we can get through this dungeon. It's probably gonna be a bit of time. When ally speed, enemy speed. If an ally's unit speed is faster than the enemy units, the allied unit can redirect the targeting of the enemy skill to themselves. Once redirected, the allied unit and the enemy unit will clash. Another thing to note regarding targeting and redirecting: an allied unit targeted by an enemy skill can still clash against that skill regardless of their own speed. Okay. Allies targeted by enemy skills can clash against skills targeting themselves regardless of speed. If an allied unit's speed is equal to or slower than the enemy's, they cannot redirect the enemy skill and may instead perform an unopposed attack. Allies with lower or equal speed values cannot force enemies with such. Instead of engaging in a clash first, faster unit will attack first. Unopposed attacks skip clashes and strike directly. Okay. Probably do this one here, maybe. You here. Probably here, maybe. That seems good. They're kicking ass. They're probably fine. Nice. Okay. Okay. I'm thinking maybe you here. Probably this one here maybe? And then send this one here. This one here maybe, and then probably that here. Yeah, this seems good. We'll see if that works. We haven't had any deaths yet, which is pretty good. Pretty admirable. I will happily take no deaths if you ask me. Dang, dude. Dang, dude. I've never seen those before. I don't... You don't know? Hopkins' face quickly turned into a cold frown. The expression on his face was such a far cry from his sycophancy before Virgilus that it sent shivers down my spine. No, that's not what I, Don't you know why we bothered to let a fallen wing's feather into our office? To deal with requests taking people in L-Corp branches more safely. Exactly. I didn't expect much from a low-rank agent. We had two simple jobs. Lead the way and tell us how to deal with those abnormalities, or whatever they're called. And now, you're saying you don't know what these monsters are. What are we supposed to do here then, huh? Thank you for the hydrate stretch, Mitty. Thank you, thank you. Let me get some water. Gosh, Hopkins. Feeling hangry. Go easy on her. If they are in fact new to Miss Yuri, then these might not be another type of entity derived from abnormalities, perhaps a new species. That corporation might not have had every specimen in their confines either. Time for a short break from trying to art. Hell yeah, you've earned your break. Thank you for the check-in as well, Poppet. Thank you, thank you. Miss Yuri, there's no reason to lambast yourself for neglecting to remember what you were never taught. Ahem. Thank you, sir. What's that argue about? We only need to beat him to death, don't we? Give the word, and we'll do it. Alrighty. Looks like we're slowly getting there. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. I feel like going down this time. Let's try this one, maybe? I want to see if we can maybe try our silly little goober's, ego resource, maybe? See if we can use that this time. Or maybe should I save it? Maybe I'll save it. Because we don't even have it yet. I'll probably save it. These are abnormalities, I think. Yeah, unfortunate. That's okay. Let's do... She's probably gonna be better here, maybe. Am I not allowed to... Okay, I guess I can't pick that yet. Guess this one then. Huh? I'm like trying to read these. I'm like, I think this one probably, and then probably this one maybe. Yeah, we'll see if that works. Maybe.
제법 지쳤나 보.
Lots of abnormalities, but we're trying. We're trying our best.
다음은 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
다음에는 머리다.
Thank you for the headbeds. Thank you, thank you. We are out here. We are trying our best. You here. You here. And probably you here, maybe. We'll see what happens.
기름도 나오지 않는 놈이구려.
다음은 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
Hell yeah. Awesome. Neat. Neato.
역시
Impressive. I expected no less of the Red Gaze's underlings.
뭐라고?
Underlings.
아이고.
Oh boy, there goes Hopkins and his big mouth. Let me apologize instead. Hee hee.
그런데 왜 이렇게
What's taking you so long, though, Hopkins? Hemorrhoids acting up again.
무슨 말을 하는
What are you
거야?
talking about?
내가
I've
언제?
never had. Hopkins slowly got to his feet after fidgeting for a moment. I noticed that his pockets were stuffed full, but I didn't bother to point it out. Interesting. Interesting. Looks like we got these two left, I think. You can find checkpoints as you explore the dungeon. Your sinners will fully heal their HP and reset their SP upon reaching one. When all of your sinners die, you'll be brought back to your last checkpoint. Do note that progress made beyond said checkpoint will be reset as well. Good to know. Save team. I think everyone's good. I think. Well, I suppose this place is as good as any. As soon as I opened the door, Faust suddenly strode up to me and blocked my path. Dante, close your eyes and look for the star hiding in the dark. Though not radiant, it still winks to reveal itself, the star of truth. The star. This one won't hurt, right? It shouldn't cause you any pain since you're simply locating it. Something about the way Faust put that bothered me, but I decided to trust her and blocked my sight. When you open your eyes, the star that seemed so distant will be returning your gaze. Ooh. Okay. That's beautiful. That light. Is it only visible to me? Not quite. Through you. Now all of us can see it. Even though we're inside a dungeon, we can now reap the benefits of your ability through the star. Can you please hurry up with the clock, then? I think I dislocated my shoulder. The clock? It wasn't just for show.
돌아가기만 하겠어.
That's not all it does. They have a really neat power. You should come and take a look, Yuri. Will no one recognize the pain I endure? Yeah, bro, just has to kind of deal with it. Alrighty. I think it's time. Time for the boss, I think.
이게
I think it's time, gang.
옳은
I think it's
선택일까?
time.
That felt real good.
I'm dying over here. What an amazing clock you've got.
I haven't seen that kind of technology anywhere.
이 정도면
That has to be on the level of a
미쳤는데.
singularity.
대체 어떤
Which wing could be
날개가
behind it? Hopkins stared at my head with palpable greed. I tried to ignore it, but looking at his stuffed pockets again. Dante, why are you clutching your head like that? It's nothing.
파우스티안.
Mr. Faust, is it within our manager's capacity to use the clock's power to restore the lives of the guides, should they perish? The clock only works for us sinners.
Oh, gee. I suppose that's for the better. Imagine you're dragged right back to life with a gaping hole in your stomach.
Wouldn't that suck?
Nah, you know what? Dying from getting a hole punched in your gut is a pretty lucky way to go.
You'd be a goner in seconds. Huh? Wait. tendril erupts from the wall and penetrates Aya's abdomen in an instant. That's crazy. All units, prepare for battle.
내가 말했지.
What'd I tell you?
난 항상
I've always been a
오니.
lucky girl. Aya!
이미 절명했어.
Her life is already cut short.
자,
Come, now.
아니,
You've got to keep it together.
이럴 때일수록
Especially in times like these, yeah?
일반적인 공격의
That
형태를
was a rather
취하고
unusual
있지
form of attack. It is likely that we were facing an abnormality.
관리자님.
Executive Manager. Orders, please. Orders? I felt pity for Yuri. She looked at Aya's corpse and then back to us, tears welling in her eyes. Nevertheless. Yuri, Hopkins, and Aya, those three I can't revive. We have to fight now if we don't want any more casualties. So true, gang.
현명한 판단이십니다.
Wise decision, Executive Manager.
저 째까기는 소리가
You can make sense of that ticking.
해석이 되는 건가?
Otis leveled a fiery gaze at Hopkins, but soon reminded herself of her priorities and took a sharp breath before bellowing out.
관리자님의 명령이다. 졸개들아.
The executive manager has given their command to lackeys.
포위 진영을 구축한다.
Surround the enemy in formation. The target is the uniform ahead.
네.
Okay.
그런데
To be honest, I'm not sure if you can say that thing has a form. The shadowed entity, its silhouette greater than a human's by several orders of magnitude, filled the room as its tendrils extended insidiously toward us. It was approaching, invoking in us a sense of terror unlike any foe we've faced thus far. Gulp. Good luck, Gain. We'll see what happens. We might die here. We'll see what happens. You've encountered a new abnormality. Please view its abnormality guide. This information about an abnormality, the guide will gradually fill up as you battle the abnormality. Raise the observation level by repeatedly encountering and battling the abnormality. Higher observation levels slightly increase the damage you deal against the abnormality. Okay. May encounter abnormalities with multiple parts in the dungeon and exploring. In such cases, each part may have different resistances, passives, and skills. Okay. Is its fruit part? Target the fruit. Okay. We can target the fruit. I'm thinking here maybe? Yeah. That seems good. We'll see what happens. I don't know how well this is gonna work, but we'll give it a shot.
시범을 보이지.
And then I think we can use our silly little goober's ability next turn, so that'll be kind of interesting and fun. I just love the little maracas. They're so silly. You destroyed a part of the abnormality. Let us consult the abnormality guide to see if anything has been updated. You destroyed the fruit part. I did. Physical resistance values for destroyed parts become fatal. Please note that parts marked as severable cannot be attacked again once destroyed, unless they regenerate. Okay. Progressing through the encounter will unlock the enemy's passive information. Reading the details and clues in the enemy's information window is crucial to winning certain battles. Continue suppressing this abnormality. I think we can use your ability here, gang. Yeah. I feel like this will probably do more. Yeah, we'll give that a try. See if that works. Can also maybe try that, try this. All of these seem to not do so much, so I might move you. Yeah. A lot of these ones seem to hurt, so we'll see how that works. Oh hell yeah. Let's visit the world of wonders. Oh, that's sick. Oh, hell yeah. That's pretty cool. Pretty neat. Okay. She's taking a little bit of damage. Damn, Sinclair is messing her up with those maracas. During focused encounters, you, the manager, may occasionally be tasked with making key decisions in choice events. The tide of battle may drastically shift depending on your choices, so choose wisely. These choice events function like skill checks. They have a required sin affinity and a threshold to pass. Each choice event presents an affinity advantage. Select a sinner with a matching skill affinity to increase your chances of success. Passing or failing the check will determine the outcome. Heart torn into thousands of pieces must be kept from all eyes, thus it burrowed it into the ground and tangled itself. If someone has to pull up these thorny roots, as there is no wound that can remain unearthed. The sinners gave each other looks, and being coiled in piercing sharp pain was something to avoid even in one's dreams. Yet, someone has to pull up these thorny roots. Which sinner was up to the task? Just to be safe, I'm gonna send him my boy. Because I think he has a very good chance, I would say. So, I think I'll trust you and we'll see what happens. Oh, fuck. He could not uproot anything. It was no easy task after all. Tangled so tightly together, one couldn't make heads or tails of it. Clutching itself, the durable web of fiber continued to expand, and listeners will continue to suffer. Nothing happened. Can I continue? Interesting. Okay. What does yours look like? Need more green from you. What does yours need? Yours needs red. Yours needs blue. Yeah, okay. Got it. Got it. Okay. Ideally, I probably would like one in one of the dominating ones. Maybe this one? Okay, maybe not the hopeless. We'll maybe send you here, I suppose. Also here, I guess. This one, I guess. And then all of these seem not good. What else we get? The outcomes for this one seems a little better. Maybe we'll do this one. That seems like a good idea. Nice. Okay. Ooh. Killed him. I was gonna say, bro, almost killed him. That would have been kind of insane. Looks like another part is destroyed, I believe. Oh, fuck. Sinclair, don't die. Don't die, Sinclair. Don't die. Okay, we are back in the building. So this kind of seems like I have to eliminate all of these parts somehow. So that'll certainly take a while. Probably one of these dominating ones, maybe? Do that one. And then... oh, I guess it's the same move. Let's do this one maybe, and then... probably you here, I guess. Or, no, that doesn't seem good. How about this one? I'll probably do that one for you. I haven't picked this one yet. This one seems better. Standings. that one.
내가 시범을
Okay.
보이지.
Nice. Oh, nice. You guys killed it. Okay. Sweet. Sweet. Huh. That's it.
환상체는
I heard abnormalities are supposed to be so powerful that even suppressing them is a dangerous task.
클리포트 억제력 때문이에요.
It's the Quillif deterrence in action.
커피
What? What? Coffee pots?
환상체들을
A force that weakens abnormalities. Its original purpose is to safely supervise them in containment. As we continue our assignment and collecting more golden bows, the deterrence will weaken as well. The battle didn't get too complicated this time, but... So we might not be going up against abnormalities we can't kill, no matter how many times we throw our lives against it later down the line. That's a terrifying thought. Where did its corpse go anyway? I'm pretty sure that attack did it in. It was felled without a doubt, all thanks to your exceptional command, Executive Manager. Couldn't have just shot up into the sky, could it? Brilliant insight as always, Executive Manager. Such a possibility cannot be ruled out. Don't you see how thick the ceiling between us and the surface is? Over there. You gestured towards something listlessly. The shock of losing Aya must have shaken her up pretty badly, but seeing her endure and keep her chin up, I figured it was best to just let her be instead of trying to comfort her with a few words. Is that an egg? It's the core of the abnormality. When suppressed via appropriate measures, it'll be reduced to this condensed, ovate form. And it'll hatch once enough time has passed here. Hatch? You've got to be joking. You mean those things can't be killed permanently? Abnormalities simply cannot die. It's one of the factors that contributed to L-Corp's massive energy production. When I used to work here, my job was to put the cores back in their containment units. Now things have changed. Is there anything we can do before this egg hatches? Limbus Company has a department dedicated to dealing with abnormalities like this. They'll handle the retrieval of the egg, excuse me. Right. The after team, wasn't it? I remember hearing about them during your orientation. What's stopping you from calling them now? The transmission device is on Mephistopheles. Figures. No need to worry. Once we have the golden bow, we'll have to return whether we like it or not. True. So true, game. Went down another floor. Never thought I'd come back here. Most of Lobotomy Corporation's facilities consist of multiple floors. Okay. Each floor should be occupied by an abnormality marking its domain. Seriously, there's more of them. So, where'd you figure all that info out about what we'll face and stuff? Faust knows it all. The guide said the before team does reconnaissance in advance. So you only know that because you have ties to the staff. That information does not contradict my statement. In any case, sorry, I laid back in my chair. I should sit back up so I'm closer to the microphone. There we go. There we go. In any case, this means we should expect at least one major threat on every floor. It'd be idiotic to advance into the unknown with hostiles on our 6. Looks like we have no choice but to take them down as we go. You took the words right out of Faust's mouth. Is it not an ideal thing to be able to convey your intentions before they have been verbalized? Dante, it's time to see the star. I'm starting to feel like I'm being taken for granted. Sleeping at day, awake at night, you better run, as vampires are out at night. True, but I'm also out at night. How are you doing, Leafiest Leaf? How you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're doing well. I think this is... Hello, Van. You're an exception. True. True. How you doing, though? Hope you're doing okay. Yeah. I'm gonna save here. Pretty bad. Some of my pet insects died and I stubbed my toe. No! I'm sorry to hear that, Leafiest Leaf. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That is very, very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. That is very, very unfortunate. What pet insects did you have? Question mark. What kind of pet insects were we rocking? A tarantula. That's so cool. I bet she was very, very awesome. And very, very fun and cute and cool. That sucks though, I'm so sorry. I have no idea the lifespan of a tarantula, but I hope you got to have her for as long as you could. That does suck though. She was a heart attack maker? Oh my god. Oh my god. Man. R.I.P. to the coolest. 13 plus years died via ants? Did the ants, like, bite her to death? For some reason, I never thought that, like, ants could kill a tarantula. It sucks. I'm sorry, though, Leaf. That it sucks. Well, yes. That's fair. That's fair. That sucks. I don't know. I just never pictured, like, a tarantula dying to ants. I don't know. There's something I never really imagined or pictured. I always assumed, like, maybe tarantulas would be the one to kill them. Oh no. Interesting. That sucks though, but R.I.P. to your tarantula. R.I.P. Ants can kill tarantulas, as they're small and many against one that's big and chunky. I guess that's fair, yeah. You make a valid point, but I'm sorry for your loss. That sucks. That does suck. Very, very unfortunate. But yeah. I think I'm probably gonna stop here. Just because I do think I'm a little out of breath. I don't know if I have like the... I don't know if I can keep reading. So I think what I'll probably do is probably stop here for today. Just because I don't think I can keep reading. Hopefully I don't forfeit. Take my love. Thank you. Thank you. I will. Night God. Thank you, God. I'll probably read out into someone, but I'm just like, I don't think I can keep reading. I don't know, I'm like so out of breath. I don't know why. Being lazy over reading, I see. No, it's generally not that. I'm like tired. Normally I'm not so tired when I'm reading. And like, we've obviously done one before, so I don't know why I'm so burnt out, but jump scare. But yeah, we should probably read into someone. I know Fawn is live. Let me see who we get. Otherwise I probably would have kept going, but I think I just... Ah, we got Edge. No, that's okay. I'll probably find someone to raid into. Are these guys all playing together? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know they all knew each other. That's awesome. I didn't get ads. Oh. That's weird. That's suspicious. Scratches my chin. How did you not get ads? I'm kidding. Thank you for the hydrating stretch, though. Normally I would have, like, the energy and stuff, but I don't know. I think I'm just, like, gah, you know? I don't know. Energy go burr, I say. Energy go burr. But I think we'll probably read into Fawn. I'm immortal, leave. Awesome. I think I'll read into Fawn, because I haven't read into Fawn yet. Oh, Fawn has a 3-minute ad break. Oh no. Maybe I can't read into Fawn yet. I guess we'll kind of sit here for a sec. My sibling is playing Overwatch, and you guys probably just heard him. Already been there, but I'll read in Dash. No worries. You're good. You're good. I'm just gonna wait until their 3-minute ad break is over. Because I think it just started, and I would feel bad sending you guys over there. But tomorrow we're gonna hopefully finish Maze Bound with Joe and Star. Some Silent Hill on Saturday. Sunday is going to be Devil May Cry 3. I've been loving that so far. I'll try to join, no worries. You're good. Have another collab next week. We for sure have Danganronpa next week. And then I think there was one, we have one on Friday, I think, as well. That's kind of what we got, methinks. So, yeah, it's probably what we're going to raid into, methinks. Big chilling. But yeah, we're probably gonna raid into Fawn, just because I think that'll probably be the best, since Fawn has raided into me twice, so I think that'll be good. She's losing brain cells. Oh. I love Fawn. Silly Fawn. But yeah, Danganronpa this week with Lissa and Fawn. I think me and Dusk are playing a cozy game on Friday. And then Silent Hill and Devil May Cry 3, and then Maze Bound. Trying to think if there's anything else. I tried hosting a community night tomorrow, but then I forgot that I have a stream and I have to work, so yeah, no community night. But I'm hoping, I really want to do one soon. I really want to like hang out in like VC and stuff. For those not following on socials or are in the Discord yet, hi Twin, I was just about to raid out into Fawn, but I hope you're doing well. Hold on, let me give you a shout out really quick. I have to wait until Fawn's ad break is over. It's okay. I'm just out of energy, I don't know. I was gonna go on for longer, but I'll do that later, next stream. Oh, I'm in Fawn's stream right now too. Yeah, I love Fawn. Okay, Fawn's ads are over, so we can raid out into Fawn. Start raid. We love Fawn. I agree. Fan and her bloodies are here for a friend of Twins is a friend of mine. True. I love Fawn so much, and it's probably like one of the first homies I think I've made in the streaming community. Thank you, Dip, for the wave. Haters are just blinded by your greatness. True. Damn the OG. I know, Fawn's been here for a long ass time. Shout out to Go Fawn. True. I love Fawn. But yeah, we're doing more Danganronpa with Fawn next week, so it'll be very good, very, very fun. But yeah, we're gonna go raid into Fawn. Sorry I didn't have a lot of energy, you guys, but go give Fawn some love, some support, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.